a jolly day. Would you like to try our peach mango pie with a side of absolute peak Ace Attorney gaming? Because if you do, then let's go ahead and get started.
Hi! Hey, everyone! Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you guys are all doing good today. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. CB, congratulations on being first. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Pickled, good morning to you. I hope you are doing well today. Happy Sunday. Hi, Gay. Happy Pride Month. We are sashaying away with deals. Hi, Yor. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh my god, Kiro Style, hi! Hi, May. Happy Sunday, Monday to you. Hello, Moo. Hi, Vara. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hi, Little Bud Moore. Thank you for being here today. And hello, Lillian. Wait, I think Lillian said something, right? The art's amazing. Thank you so much for all the kind words. I really appreciate it. I am so excited / nervous today because today, I have been waiting for this for a while because I have heard the rumors. We are supposed to be entering peak today. We are going to be continuing. No, not continuing. We're going to be starting Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Prosecutor's Gambit. And this is the second game in the Ace Attorney Investigation series, featuring Miles Edgeworth as the main character. This is supposed to be like one of the best stories in all of Ace Attorney. It's like ranked as the same tier as the Great Ace Attorney, which I think is one of the best video games of all time. So I am like incredibly nervous, but incredibly excited to get to it. Because apparently even the first case is supposed to be pretty good. And I'm excited because the first game I think was fine. I don't think it was amazing, but I also don't think it was like the worst game in the franchise. But I'm just like, I've heard that this one is like the one where it's at. Like this is really good. So I'm just so excited to get into it. However, because we are starting the game, I do want to lay some ground rules. Just because I do it for every game, but especially because this game is so beloved. Obviously, this is going to be a blind playthrough of the game. So I am going to kindly ask everyone to respect that this game is going to be blind. Please do not spoil anything. Obviously, don't spoil. I kindly ask that we don't backseat. I kindly ask that we don't have any like anticipation comments of like, ooh, I can't wait for you to meet this character, or oh, I can't wait for this moment, or oh, peak incoming or whatever, right? Like, oh, big moment incoming, because that's gonna absolutely ruin the moment for me. I want to be able to be gagged by the series and experience the crazy twists and turns organically. So, I don't know, raise your hand if you guys have played this game before. Raise your hand if this is going to be your first experience with it. Raise your hand if this is going to be your first Ace Attorney experience with me. Maybe the real aces were the ones we attorneyed on the way. So, are you saying that a lot of asexual people get sent to court? I know absolutely nothing about this game. Raise his hand. My first time actually consuming the series was the Orla case, so what a time to come in. No, apparently this story is supposed to be really good. Usually Ace Attorney games are good about trying to be as standalone as possible, in the sense of like, if you really don't know what's going on, at least they'll try to like give some sort of tutorial introduction or whatever. Obviously this is a continuation from the previous game, but at the same time, I think the story itself should be, you should be able to come in not knowing anything and still experience the game and understand some bits and pieces and whatnot. But of course, if you have already played the game, I'm going to kindly ask that you sit back and just watch me suffer on my own. And I will make it very obvious if I want help. You know, if you guys are veterans of sitting through these streams with me, you guys will know that I will cry, scream, kick my feet, begging for help when I need it. But I think right now we're gonna be fine as is. But I'm super excited. I really have been so interested in this game. I've heard a lot of good things about it, but I Can't wait to experience it myself. My first time seeing this, I'm excited. I played Kingdom Hearts release out of order, so I'm not used to knowing what's going on, but enjoying it anyways. What did I want to say? Oh, so for those of you that don't know, so obviously you guys might know the Ace Attorney series and how it's been long going since the Nintendo DS for here in the States, / the Game Boy Advance in Japan. So this is actually the one game from the original lineup that never got officially localized into English. So Ace Attorney Investigations 1 was available on the Nintendo DS, both in Japan and the States. And then when Ace Attorney Investigations 2 came out, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this came out like near the tail end of the DS era, like going on to the 3DS era. And I think Capcom just like didn't find that this game was worth localizing. And a lot of people were really disappointed because like apparently this is like a really, really, really good game. So we never officially got this here, at least within the US, until this collection, the Ace Attorney Investigations collection, came out on Switch, PlayStation, Steam, and probably Xbox. When did this come out? I think it was like October? Ace Attorney Investigations collection. Release date. September 6, 2024. Yes, so I actually took my time getting to this game. Usually, if you guys know, I play this game like once a week on Saturdays or Sundays. We kind of just take it case by case. Usually one case takes about a month or so. I'm going to continue to take my time because I like to let it simmer. I don't want to burn out on these games because I also read and voice act every character, and it's just a lot. So, you know, just feel free to enjoy the experience with me. Hi, Drago. Welcome in. But yeah, no, I'm excited. So this game is a little bit different from the normal Ace Attorney formula because it's a little bit more of like a point-and-click adventure. Good choice for pacing. I mean, when you play Ace Attorney, you play it every single day and you finish it in like a week, and I'm like, oh god, I think I'd be so burnt out if I did that. But I've been enjoying the franchise as is. Officially, hiya, hey, Lyra. Yes, Hero has been streaming Ace Attorney Investigations. He finished it like months ago. So his playthrough is available on YouTube. He's much more smarter than me. I'm a lot more bumbling and a little bit dumb. So it's gonna be a time, but playing as the red lawyer game instead of exactly. But I'm really excited, guys. I'm super duper excited. But I also, okay, I have to like be annoying. I have to story time this. I got woken up in the middle of the night last night at like 3 a.m. And I was so pissed because if you guys know me, I am not a morning person. I hate mornings. I hate getting woken up. I get so cranky. And my dad woke me up being like, what's going on with the internet? I'm like, what? I'm like delirious and I'm so like, ugh, I got woken up. I'm pissed. And my internet service had a complete outage. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Not on the day that I'm starting this game. Thankfully, the internet is back now. Obviously, I'm streaming right now. But like the internet was gone from like 3 a.m. to like 11 a.m. Like it just came back. And I remember I got woken up at 3 a.m. so I couldn't go back to sleep. Because when you wake, that's the reason why I get mad. Is when you wake me up, I cannot knock out again. And I was in such a bad mood, and I was just trying to fall asleep again. And the only thing that I could do was scroll through Twitter and TikTok. And oh my god, this is gonna be so embarrassing. But you guys know how we were talking about Bravern, the anime Bang Bravern, and how they were supposed to be having a wrestling collab, right? Let me go pull up the art for it, but also make it small so that I don't get in big trouble. If you don't know what Bravern is, I don't know what to tell you because Bravern is just Bravern. You watched the first episode of that anime this weekend? The first episode is a lie. The first episode is gonna make you think that it's super boring and it's not interesting at all, but it's actually a lie because That's to weed people out to think that it's like a boring robot anime, and then it's actually super unhinged and very
Move, I'm gay.
Hi Moonlight, welcome in. Thank you for following and joining the Konstellations. So let me pull up the illustration artwork for the wrestling collab. So I don't know anything about pro wrestling / Japanese pro wrestling. I used to like watch, like, I guess SmackDown versus Raw the game. Moonlight, thank you for the biddies. I really appreciate it. But Bravern is an anime that finished like last year, and they did a collab with the Japanese pro wrestling, I don't know, would you call it channel? Pro DDT, which includes having the characters cosplay 2 IRL pro wrestlers. Can we give Moonlight a warm welcome for being new here in the chat? So here's what the art looks like. Note the art on the left. This very interesting artwork of the 2 main characters. It's wrestling, guys. It's wrestling. It's wrestling. I'm gonna make it small so that I don't get flagged by Twitch. Question mark? Yeah, so what is Bravern about? I don't know. But anyways, so this collab match happened yesterday. They seem like good friends. Yeah. Hi, Yuri. Welcome in. I feel like I'm walking in on something. Lyra, you've been here for the past 5 minutes. You know exactly what's going on. They were roommates. No, so basically TLDR about this series, they're very much gay. And so Bravern is like this big mecha robot. Okay, wait, I can show this. So this is Bravern, right? Bravern's like a mecha, right? Ooh, mecha. When I was growing up, I always saw pro wrestling as one. I know, me too. It's like, ooh, cool mecha dude. And then, do you know how they I was like, how are they gonna like make this work in pro wrestling? How are they gonna like, cause the pro wrestling DDT thing was like, yeah, Bravern's gonna be in the wrestling match. It's a collaboration match or whatever. I'm like, how the hell are they gonna make this work? Like, is he gonna be like in a full suit of mecha armor or something? And I should not have been surprised, but of course they made a wrestler guy come in dressed like this. Oh wait, this photo's really high res, hold on. Let me like make it small so Twitch doesn't think I'm... Yeah, so they made the wrestler come in like this. So thank you, Bravern. Thank you, Bravern. But here's the thing. This is the part where I'm just like really gonna fully embarrass myself. I have developed this insanely huge crush on the wrestler that's supposed to represent one of the other characters. Burke, thank you for following and joining the Konstellations. Welcome in. Wait, let me show you the Bravern art so you guys know who I'm talking about. Hi, Burke. Welcome in. Okay, wait. So you guys see here how this character, he's wearing like this cute little cape outfit, right? Like it's almost giving wrestler idol, right? So the wrestler that he is supposed to be representing is professional wrestler Yuki Ueno. And I just think that he is hold on, I have to like, well, he's pretty. Like, first off, look at his face. Like, he's so pretty. He's just so like, he's just so like, you know? Like, you know? Live your truth. The classic falling for a pro wrestler phase. I've never had that. I never had that growing up. Yuki Ueno's so good. Yeah, I know because you follow him on Twitter. But anyways, here's a shot of Bravern, like, I guess performing a suplex. I don't know whatever this wrestling move is, but now you do. I mean, yeah, I know. No, but I think Yuki Ueno is really handsome, so yeah, no, he's but anyways. But what I didn't realize about pro wrestling, or at least maybe just this branch of pro wrestling, is that, like, they have a whole Twitter of their merch. Like, they go hard on the merch. Like, you can get acrylic stands of the guys. Like, not even, like, they do have anime versions of the wrestlers, but they also, like, just make 3D, or not 3D, they just make acrylic stands of, like, a photo of the wrestlers. And they do, like, posters and, like, they do signings and stuff. Like, you can get an autographed print of the wrestlers. Maybe, I mean, I guess this is like a normal thing in sports. I don't know. I don't consume sports, but anyways, so because I like Bravern, my For You was flooded with just the wrestling match. Oh, so you already ordered one? No, girl, I can't afford that. I'm poor. You guys want to pay for that? You guys like to buy me Yuki Ueno merch? But now my For You just gives me, like, not only Yuki Ueno, but, like, just DDT pro wrestling pictures. Anyway, speaking of, I just checked my For You, and it just gave me another picture from Yuki Ueno, who I guess is my new... I don't want to add him to the Husbandex. It's weird because he's a real person. I'm sure he's a great sportsman. But anyways, here's Yuki Ueno, Mao, and Bravern, like, just suplexing this guy, or I don't know. I just keep on saying suplex because that's the only word I know in wrestling. I guess lariat. They're lariating some dude. Hi, Kite. Hi, Juan. Hi, Cat Magician. Welcome in. Possum Screech. See, wait. How many... Is my For You gonna give me just even more? Yeah, okay, there's more wrestling. Even more, like... You comment on one post about Dancing with the Stars, and then suddenly you're flooded with Dancing with the Stars. Like, what would I give to be this guy? This up close to Yuki Ueno. Like, he's so... You have to, like, here, let me just hide... You have to admit, like, he has a really handsome face, right, guys? Like, it's not just me, right? Like, is this a safe space? Am I allowed to yap about this? Is this a safe space, guys? Wrestler gymnastics? Yeah, like, I never really understood, because I know people that, like, just really like wrestling, and, like, I guess, like, people, like, whatchamacallit, like, you know, I have mutuals now that, like, really like commissioning artwork of, like, wrestler OCs, or, like, their OCs in wrestling outfits and stuff, and I'm just like, I get it now. I get it now. I love hearing people yap about their current... Here's the thing, I have not even watched the match yet. I've seen clips of the wrestling match, but honestly, I'm just looking at Yuki Ueno. You yapped about an obscure furry wolf man. Wait, like here's his thing. He does this cute little idol pose. Like, I don't know, I guess his whole shtick is about being like a pretty boy idol or something. But, like, look, like, come on, come on, you know? You know? I'm gonna retweet it. The most I know is that one wrestler that dresses like a magical girl. Ooh, yeah, that's fun. Like, I'm saying, hold on. There's also, it's funny. It's almost like K-pop. There's this one person I saw on Twitter that just take, like, I don't think they're affiliated with the wrestling company. Like, they just go to the matches and take, like, high-res photos of the wrestlers. Almost like K-pop, like a fan site. They're like a wrestling fan site. But look at this picture of Yuki Ueno. Like, I'm sorry. I needed to yap about this. I needed to talk about him and, like, see if people, like, agreed with me. Because, like, he's like, you know? Her name's Mizuki. I have to look her up. I do think it's really cool, though, that, like, female wrestlers are put in the same category with male wrestlers. Because ultimately, I'm pretty sure pro wrestling's, like, all just choreographed, right? So I think it's cool that, like, you can have that, mixed gender, you know, it's not just like, oh, like the women are gonna wrestle the women or whatever. Like, you could see women that are put on the same tiers as the male wrestlers, and, like, I'm sure they put on a great show. But oh, see, now here, okay, this one, well, I can't save this GIF. It's just like a GIF of him laughing, and I'm just like okay, wait, here, someone has a picture of his merch. Okay, my Switch is gonna keep on doing this, but I have to yap about this, and now it's immortalized on my freaking VOD. Wait, here's a picture someone took of his merch. Like, I want these acrylic stands. That's how it works in a lot of Western pro wrestling, unfortunately. There's sometimes crossover, but it's mostly gendered. Oh, okay. Well, either way, like, I think it's cool that there are at least some opportunities for, like, cross-gender. But anyways, I'm just like, now I'm just looking at... Wait! What? Stop! Guys, I think this is like a print. This is like a print you could get. This was like for his birthday, I guess. I want this poster. He's so like I'm sorry, I'm twirling my hair, I'm kicking my feet, I'm giggling, I'm just so... I love girly man. That's the thing, is like, he's still like he's so masculine, but then like, he's down to just do like silly girly pop things like this. Like, I just... I'm sorry, I haven't felt this way about like a celebrity or like a guy in so long, right? So I'm just like, I need to be with my girls right now, you know? Okay, wait, let me scroll through Twitter really fast. I really hope Twitter doesn't get me in trouble. Like, he's wearing his wrestling gear. You're Fudanchiing out right now. You know what? I think I deserve it. I think I'm allowed to do it. I think, you know what? This is where I can say be cringe. Because I just... I needed to talk anyways to, like, warm up for reading today. That one image outclasses anything I've seen in Western pro wrestling. But here's the other thing. Okay, now I'm gonna just... Here's the other thing. So, the other wrestler, like, I really like Yuki Ueno, but the other wrestler that was with him is Mao, who's supposed to be Isami from Braver. And they have this line of... They have this line of poster merch where everyone's doing like the kawaii, you know, cute, like flowers and stuff, right? And I need to pull the one up of Mao. Because Mao looks so cute. Okay, Twitch, I promise this is just us looking at merch of wrestlers and not like anything else. But here, let me go zoom in on Yuki Ueno and Mao. See, look at Mao. Mao looks so cute because he just looks so like masculine, but he's doing the cute kawaii like part on his hand or in his head, and then he's got the little ponytail, and then Yuki Ueno's looking so goofy, and I'm just like anyways. Okay, imagine me being like this, but what a man. Imagine me being like this, but at 3 a.m. in the morning, when it's so late, I'm so delirious and tired, and I have no one to talk this about with, and I just feel like I want to go back to sleep. So that's how my morning went. But anyways, okay, I think I'm done. I think I got the pro wrestlers out of my system. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. But now you know, my ideal type right now is Yuki Ueno. But anyways. What? Oh yeah, so then the internet thing happened. My internet is back now. I'm here. I'm ready to stream. Oh, and the other thing was that while I was trying to kill time, after I got like tired of seeing pro wrestlers on my Twitter, I went back to TikTok, and I started getting now my TikTok algorithm is like, it's gay people, and then it's like men thirst trapping, but now it's also cake decorating, because I guess Walmart was doing this thing where like they offer these cute heart-shaped cakes for $20, and then like a lot of people are offering, like they're talking their thoughts about it, which is totally valid and whatnot. But now I'm just getting TikToks of people decorating cakes, and I'm seeing like all these really beautiful, intricately designed cakes. Let me see if I can find a picture of one of them. Your ideal type is masculine that can pull off girly pop. Yeah, that 100% true. And what about it? Wait, where's the cake lady? Where's the cake girl? I don't even think I saved her TikTok. I think it's gone now. I looked up what Mizuki is, and her signature move is whirling candy. Oh, okay, I gotta check her out. Is this when I get into pro wrestling? Is this when I like have to like have a wrestler outfit design? I love the lady that just makes realistic takes out of random stuff she thinks of. Wait, oh, wait. Okay, wait. I have to show you the one from this person. Her name is Whisk Chick. She made this cake, and it just looked so beautiful. And I really want it. I really want it. Hold on, I need a nice shot that shows... Wait, why don't I just go on her Instagram? I need to palette cleanse. I talked about pro wrestlers for too long now. I need something like safe for work, which is cakes. Wait, where's the pretty cake that you made? Diva, where's your cake? I want to show your cake off. Oh, that one's so pretty too, though. Oh, these cakes are so beautiful. I'll show you them in 1 minute. Hold on. I'm trying to like find a good screenshot I can take. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna show her portfolio because these are all so gorgeous. Okay. We're gonna look at some cakes now. Sorry, I have tears in my eyes because I was just explaining my newest hyperfixation on pro wrestling. Okay, so look at this beautiful cake, guys. Doesn't this cake look so gorgeous? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this one. Like, I definitely cannot afford these, but like, now I want a custom cake made like this. Wait, Lyra, you're gonna love this one. This one's kind of mermaid core. Look at this one. Like, so people are so freaking talented. Can I have a modicum of that talent? Can I just like have like, can I just like have one sip from the nectar of talent that these people drink from? And then look at this black cake. I love watching those too. I used to watch, was it Cake Boss? Cake Boss, Cake Wars, things like that. It has the butterflies. Yeah. But anyways, so that's what like my algorithm has been giving me lately. Just like pro wrestling and then cake decorating. And neither of which I can probably afford to go have. So that one's up my alley. Oh, the black one? The black cake looks really awesome. Yeah. I love butterflies. They did this beautiful like ocean themed one too, but it's so hard because they're all just like TikTok videos, so I can't really get. Wait, they did a brat cake. Hold on. They did a brat cake. Guys, can we all say pumpkin? Actually, no, say I'm so Julia. Can we all say I'm so Julia? As I summon the cake. I'm so Julia. This looks so sick. Like sick in a good way. Oh, these are so beautiful, guys. They did a snake-themed cake. They do cookies. Oh my god, these look so gorgeous. Okay. I still don't know what So Julia means. It's supposed to be like Julia, she's like an actress. Julia Fox. I know, the bows, right? I have not consumed Brat anything. It all comes from GPL, which I still got the vibe. I think that's all you need to know. Well, anyway. Okay. I thought the Zatsudan was gonna be a lot shorter. I'm so sorry for anyone that is watching the VOD on YouTube. First off, please say hi, YouTube. I'm sorry that you guys have to sit through 40 minutes of me talking about my social media feed. But anyways, I think we have the groundwork laid out, right? Okay, no spoiling, no anticipation, maybe yes to pro wrestling. Hi, YouTube. Do you know who Julia Fox is? Because I don't. Apparently a talented fashion model and influencer. But anyways, okay, let's get into this. I'm so sorry for anyone that had to sit through me just yapping. Thank you for sitting and listening to me. Because I needed to just tell someone about this, and now it's out of my system. Now I can go about my day. Let's go ahead and start Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Prosecutor's Gambit. Turnabout Trigger. Episode 1, Turnabout Trigger. Wait, is that a 3D cutscene? Here he comes, the presidential plane descends from the western skies. It's making its final approach and lands right on Gourd Lake. Just listen to that crowd. Welcome, Zheng Fa. Welcome, Mr. President. And now, sir, your audience awaits. Honored friends and allies, I'm here today to deliver a message. The odious criminals that dogged my beloved nation, thanks to the prosecutor's office of your great country. Oh my god, this game is going too fast. Wait. You have our most heartfelt gratitude. However, friends, do not forget. The battle against evil rages on. Here today I make you this solemn promise. We shall crush the wicked with the righteous hammer of justice! Call the prosecutor's office! Get Miles Edgeworth here right away! If anyone can solve this, he can! Not this artwork. That's where this artwork comes from? March 25th, 2:46 p.m. Gourd Lake. Spectator area. The news must be halfway around the world already. After all, it's not every day an attempt is made on the life of the nation's president. Debatable, but okay. My name is Miles Edgeworth, and I work as a prosecutor. I came as soon as I got the call. The moment the phone rang, I knew it was serious. Ah! Mr. Edgeworth! Everyone say hi, Gummy. Twirl your hair, kick your feet, get it out of your system. Hi, Gummy. Oh, thank goodness you're here, sir. This is Dick Gumshoe, a detective with the local precinct. He's the one who's usually assigned to my cases. How's the president, detective? Oh, we still don't know, Mr. Edgeworth. The medics just boarded the plane a few minutes ago. I see. I hope he's all right. Then I suppose you'd better show me the scene of the crime instead. Right away, sir! Oh, we're just going straight into it. Hey! I said hey! Yeah, you, Ruffles! Oh. What was that? You're the prosecutor in charge of this here case, ain't ya? Wanna give me your first impressions? Anything strike y'all as odd? No comment. Detective Gumshoe, with me. Come on now, Mr. Prosecutor, don't be like that! Mr. Edgeworth, wait for me! I know that man doesn't shower. I'm gonna hold my tongue. Now, detective, I'll need the facts of the case, in as much detail as you can give me. Hi, Misaki! Thank you for the raid! Hi, hey gamers! If you guys are new here, it's nice to meet you all. My name is Kieran. I am a Magical Boy Idol VTuber, as well. excuse me, as well as a queer Filipino-American voice actor for animation, anime, and video games. I hope you guys had a great stream. What were you guys up to today? Let me give you a shout out. You were playing Pokemon TCGP? I hope you guys had a great time. Yeah, I actually have not played that game in so long though. I have to do my daily rolls for those. Maybe I'll do that later. But either way, thank you so much for choosing to raid me. If you need to run, please make sure you take care of yourselves. Go drink some water. Give yourself a nice stretchy. Don't forget to take your meds if you need to. Otherwise, if you guys want to hang out, we are just starting Ace Attorney Investigations 2. This is supposed to be one of the best games in the series. So if you guys want to hang out, sit back, relax, and let's do this.
Now, Detective, I'll need the facts of the case in as much detail as you can give me. Well, the scene was right here at the Gourd Lake, as you already know. A bunch of people were gathered to welcome the president of Zhengfa.
Di Junhua. Yes, I read about his visit.
It's been all over the news for days now. It was raining until just before he landed. Luckily, it let up and he went on stage as planned. And then, smack dab in the middle of his speech, a gun goes off and everybody runs for cover, terrified for their lives. Apparently.
Apparently.
Truth is, I only just showed up myself. I don't know a whole lot more than you do, sir.
You were summoned on short notice as well?
Well, sure was. Right in the middle of my day off.
I was at the office taking advantage of the peace and quiet to prepare for my next case.
Then the boss himself calls you to the scene. Ever a dull moment, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
The boss? The boss? Metal Gear Solid?
Yeah, Chief Prosecutor was right here in the park. Saw the whole thing. First chance he got, he yelled at the top of his lungs. Get me Edgeworth right away! He's the only man for the job! Something like that.
I see.
Oh, they cordoned the perimeter of the park off as soon as it happened. You'll be happy to know.
So our would-be assassin is still here somewhere? Good.
All you gotta do is find him in the middle of that crowd before they strike again.
You're right. We don't know what else our culprit might be planning. These people are in danger. We don't have a moment to lose. Let's begin with the basics.
And search every inch of this crime scene for clues, no matter how insignificant they may seem.
Precisely. The president was shot at, which means a gun was involved. That's our first clue. All right, duly noted.
Detective Gumshoe.
How exactly was the security detail surrounding the president's speech organized?
Well, sir, our officers were mainly focused on securing the perimeter of the park. The president's people took charge of the rest. He has his own team of bodyguards. See those guys over there? Maybe we should ask them a few questions.
Oh my god, it's Pitbull! Hi, Shmoopskun. If I want to talk to them, I'll need to walk over and press the A button. Dang, this game just lets us go straight into it. Okay. Beginning. Edgeworth's arrival.
Sir! The president's bodyguards are over there!
Ah, so they are. I see you're spending quality time with one or more of your husbandos. I love that you said one or more because you're so right. Prosecutor's badge. Proof of my profession. However, I prefer to keep it in my pocket.
This badge's design is said to reflect the relentlessness and discipline of law enforcement. It comes from the authority vested in us as strict protectors of the law and executors of sentences, much like harsh winter frosts and blazing summer days. I almost read that word wrong. To wear it is to identify oneself as a prosecutor, but I have no interest in doing so. Each prosecutor's badge is engraved with the number of its owner in the back. Numbers. As if we're not human on the inside like everyone else. Mercurial News Evening Edition. President of Jung Fa to visit. Can I help you? You're one of the president's bodyguards, correct? Could you tell me how his security detail was arranged during the speech? 2 of our senior operatives were attached to the president. The rest secured the stage. This isn't our first rodeo. Anything suspicious in that crowd, and we would have spotted it right away. I see. So the president's security was tightly orchestrated for the duration of his speech. Let's investigate further. We should speak with other witnesses and continue to look over the crime scene. We can't afford to leave any stone unturned.
So, that's how y'all go about it, huh? Sure is something seeing the pros at work. Gotta share a little bit about what happens to that information once you get a hold of it.
Bystanders. This one seems persistent, but I can't afford to get distracted.
Hey, Ruffles! I asked you a question, dang it! What happens next?
Well, to put all the information together and try to find connections. Right, sir? Detective!
Aw, don't be so hard on the poor guy. So, connections, you say? And, what next?
Well, I guess you could say we connect the dots. Connect one piece of information to another. It's Mr. Edgeworth's forte. He's a logic master.
I can view what information I have with the L button, and then connect them with the X button. I should try it now. Just a quick press of the L button, and we'll be off down on the path of logic.
I've got it!
Despite the president's tight security, the perpetrators still managed to carry out their attack. Completely undetected by a contingent of highly trained bodyguards, no less. No mean feat. This would have taken some serious planning. In other words, the assassination attempt was almost certainly premeditated.
Oh, that's the stuff, Mr. Edgeworth. The old logic never fails, huh?
Hi, Blue Moss.
Indeed. All we need to do is find the right clues and make the right connections between them. Make the wrong connections, however, and we will only wind up further from the truth. Which means I must make well-reasoned connections if I intend to draw logical conclusions.
Hi, Gora. Welcome in.
Oh, let's get this investigation started. Time to examine anything that looks suspicious.
To examine things, I simply need to walk up to them and press the A button. And if I wish to speak with the detective, I should use the X button.
Yes, sir?
Hi, Gummy. Guys, we need to relish our time we have with Dick Gumshoe. Because this is the last game that we're gonna see him in. Because once we finish this game, they just erase him from the franchise. Like, he just doesn't exist anymore.
Notice anything?
Well, the rain stopped, and it was falling right up until the president got here. Even the mist is lifted. Barely a cloud in the sky.
You sound disappointed, Detective.
I was supposed to be fishing, right here on this lake, in fact, and the big ones only come out when it's wet. But the park was sealed off for the president's visit. No regular use allowed. You know the rules. Nothing regular about reeling in a whopper, sir. This one was gonna be special. I fear our ideas of special might be rather different. Irreconcilably so, in fact. This is what he thinks about at a time like this? Detective Gumshoe, you remember how to properly conduct an investigation, don't you? Oh, sure I do, sir. First off, you gotta gather information. All the intel you can. Examine every nook and cranny. Talk to every single witness. Both of which I can do with the A button. And if you get the chance, ask them about the evidence. Which means diving into your organizer and presenting it to them. I can open my organizer with the R button and present evidence with the X button. I've been with you a while, Mr. Edgeworth. I ought to know this stuff by now. Yes, you ought to.
Ace Attorney, literally just the opposite of Kingdom Hearts, just as gay, but instead of every character being relevant, it's just like 2 or 3. Yeah, it's like, characters will come and go. Obviously, like, the ones that you guys know the names of are more important.
That thing's pretty small. You don't lose it all the time?
The sacred symbol of my office? No, detective. I do not.
Guess it's a good thing I'm no prosecutor, huh? I've lost 100 this week alone. I mean, I lose my badge at least that often.
That's quite a talent.
Good one, Mr. Edgeworth. I think. You weren't showing me that for a reason, were you? Wouldn't know the first thing about it.
And yet that doesn't seem to bother you at all.
Shouldn't Gumshoe know how to do an investigation independent of Edgeworth? Oh, no, Gumshoe is nothing without Edgeworth. Like, he is the kind of person where if he's not assigned to Edgeworth, he's gonna be like,
what is my life gonna be like? The whole meaning of it is to be paired with Mr. Edgeworth.
and it's not with Mr. Edgeworth, you know? So he's just miserable. And I think that's so beautiful. I love the beautiful relationship between men.
Is the president okay? We're not at liberty to share that information with local law enforcement.
What did you just say to him? You led us on that plane, pal, or you might just regret it.
Sorry, I can't let you do that.
Oh, no one respects the badge anymore.
I suppose this is something of an international incident. All the more reason to find
Of the killer!
as soon as we possibly can. What is the officer here taking pictures of, detective?
The wicked...
The wicked will be crushed beneath the righteous hammer of justice!
Looks like he's reading off these papers here, Mr. Edgeworth.
Pro speech tips number 3. Speak slowly and confidently to win your audience around. Hey, this is good stuff. Better get a shot of this one too.
Instead of focusing on that speech, how about you focus on your work instead, officer? Have you found anything of note, officer?
No, sir. Not a thing. No fingerprints, no footprints, nothing. That is to say, none that stand out, sir. Not after everybody touched and walked over everything.
Detective Gumshoe. Did he sound pleased about having no evidence to catalog?
I'll, speak to his commanding officer about it, sir. Salary review's coming up soon and all.
Justice. Did What's-His-Face have an Easter egg? Not What's-His-Face! Apollo did not have a trilogy just to himself for you to call him What's-His-Face.
So the president had a nasty surprise while he was giving his speech.
Same thing happened to me when I was a kid, right in the middle of a public speaking contest. Here I was, yapping away when all of a sudden, earthquake! Almost jumped out of my skin.
That sounds terrifying.
Even the word earthquake makes me queasy. Well, you were listening, Mr. Edgeworth. I thought you were ignoring my little asides like always.
Was he not featured in his own DLC? That new police guy could never replace Gumshoe. Oh, don't worry. Capcom will replace him, whether you want him to or not.
No. I was as surprised as you are, sir. But there's no mistaking it. It's the Steel Samurai! The Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo. It's a popular TV show. Old, young, it doesn't matter. It truly has something for everyone.
Okay, so for those of you that don't know anything about Edgeworth, Edgeworth is a huge otaku for tokusatsu. Edgeworth would absolutely eat up Bang Brave, Bang Braver. Just saying. He probably would go to the wrestling match to watch Bravern.
Beats me why they had a Steel Samurai balloon at a welcome party for a foreign president. It is a little odd. Although now that I think about it, what better hero to represent our nation? I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. Breaks your heart, don't it? It does. What villainy could have befallen him? Witnesses said he popped right about when the gun went off. Which would strongly suggest that a bullet struck the balloon. Looks like we got a case of cold-blooded samurai murder on our hands. This is sacrilege! Won't rest until the culprit has been apprehended. Detective, we cannot let this vile assassin escape. We won't, sir. You can count on it.
I wasn't even able to build up hope that I wouldn't lose Gummy. Like, I was able to build Isis. No, I have to tell you now, because I know Gummy is a hit with the gays, and this is the last time you're gonna see him.
These flowers are in full bloom. They look exotic. I don't know the species. My favorite flowers are maybe roses? Yeah, roses and lilies. Roses make me think of weddings. Oh, the romance.
Oh my god, Gummy's thinking of his marriage to me! That's so sweet!
And lilies. Well, that's, funerals, I guess. Sad, but part of life, you know? It's no coincidence that both types of occasions tend to feature a free buffet, I imagine. Come on, sir, that's not fair!
Oh, Gumshoe has his own game. They made a game for Gumshoe where, like, he teaches you how to do math or something. It's, like, incredibly, I don't know, it's goofy.
It's the flag of Zheng Fa. The key motif is a blazing red phoenix. Wait, what's this? Something the matter, sir? You don't see it, Detective? There's something unusual about this flag. Compare it with the one on the other side of the stage, if you will. Oh, that's a beauty right there. Just look at it flapping in the wind. It's immaculate!
Hi, Luke. Welcome in. Here, let me pull it up. I love Gumshoe. I don't trust him to teach me math. Here. I love that all the gays that I know are hardcore gay just came in after I went on a 40-minute tangent about pro wrestling. Where is the Gumshoe picture? Hi Wesley, welcome in. Here it is. Yeah, this is the Gumshoe math game. It's Pythagorean theorem. Pyramids. But anyways, the way that the gumshoe logo, it's him putting his hand over his head and not like doing the objection pose.
Oh, that's a beauty right there. Just look at it flapping in the wind. It's immaculate.
Exactly. Which is how a flag should look. And yet here we see quite a different picture. One thing in particular stands out, don't you think?
Right. Of course is it, oh, I give up. Come on, spill the beans.
You can lead a horse to water. I'll just have to move the cursor to the problematic spot and highlight the difference with the X button.
Take that!
Take that! Look closely. Do you see the hole?
Whoa, look at that. You're right, sir.
And note the burn marks around the edges. That is a bullet hole. There's no mistaking it.
A bullet hole? So you're saying a bullet went through this flag?
I think I've gathered enough information for the moment. Time to put the pieces together and see what we can figure out.
I've got it!
There's a bullet hole in the flag, and it seems highly likely the balloon was popped by a bullet too.
Which means 2 shots were fired, right, sir?
Possibly even 3. The president was shot at as well, remember? I believe the hole in the flag and the hole in the balloon could have been made by the same bullet. What we need to know is how many gunshots there were. Investigation complete.
This is what a superstar looks like.
All right, on with the
Rifles! Rifles! Y'all figured something out, huh? Care to share?
Who exactly is she? Why does she keep shouting at us?
Rubbernecker, I guess. Seems pretty interested in the case.
Come on, give me something here!
We do need to speak with some witnesses to find out how many gunshots there were. Fine. Let's see if she can tell us anything.
There y'all are! Tabby Lloyd! Tabby Lloyd, at your service. I'm looking into the case for, just for me right now, but...
Looking into the case. Miss Lloyd, was it?
Well, what can you tell me? Any exclusive details you want to share? How about the perp? Have they made any demands? What about them there ruffles? What does a feller buy a cravat like that?
Hold it!
Will you be quiet for a moment? I will be asking the questions here.
Dang, and here I thought I could just get me some juicy gossip for my piece.
I need to know about the shooting. Can you tell me how many gunshots you heard?
Why, I most certainly cannot.
I beg your pardon?
I can't just be handing out leads for free. That's my livelihood.
Aw, come on, don't hold out on us. We all gotta share sometimes.
Me? Hold out on you? Well, if y'all are gonna be like that, I'll be moving right along. Goodbye!
Wait!
Wait for what exactly, huh? Huh? you got nothing for me, I'm gone!
We're fresh out of moves here.
Bye, May. Get some good sleep, okay? Have a good rest.
Out of moves, I wouldn't be so sure. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? As you know, Detective, I like to play a little chess.
Night-night. Let me do the... I haven't done this in a while, but this was from another friend. Here, what is it? I'll give you head pats before bed. There you go.
And what does one do in chess when an opponent adopts a defensive position? Why, the board offers any number of options, but some are more effective than others. Sorry, sir, but this is all going way over my head.
Thank you for the head pats.
No matter how impenetrable an opponent's defense may seem, it can always be overcome. Watch and learn, Detective, as I shatter my opponent's resolve with the power of words.
Gumshoe? Gumshoe? Baddies only.
When attempting to draw out an entrenched opponent, one must employ certain tactics. Let us picture the board and see if we can anticipate our adversary's next move.
Oh, this is new!
Now we must analyze the PlayStation state of play.
Y'all ain't getting nothing out of me! Not until you give me something in return! Domain expansion?
My opponent has dug herself in deep. Her defenses won't be easily broken. I can't afford to try her patience by taking too long to plot my next move. In other words, I must be conscious not just of my strategy, but also of the passing of time. That said, I can't afford to waste words either. In fact, it can pay dividends not to. If my opponent gets too agitated,
If you're fixing to ask me something, will you dang well ask it already?
I may be able to gain a tactical advantage by calmly biding my time. Then when I see a crack in my opponent's armor, I pounce. I should begin by finding out what it is that she does. Alright, time to make my opening gambit!
Mind chess commence?
Whoa, what is this? Jujutsu style is domain expansion from Jujutsu Kaisen? I've only watched like one episode of that show, so I don't know what. Oh shit, wait, it's timed!
What is it that you do? Why don't you begin by telling me about what it is that you do?
Sure! Or I could totally not do that! Think I don't know when to keep my mouth shut? That's my job!
Is it now? So you do something you won't, or can't, tell anybody about?
No! Shut up! I ain't no lawbreaker if that's what you're insinuating! It's timed?
5D multiversal chess with time? Oh my god.
I'm trying to eat my cookie and my juice!
That's my cookie, that's my juice. Oh shit.
I'm a law-abiding, everyday citizen, and you got no reason to say otherwise.
Forgive me, I meant nothing by it. If it is something that you can't tell me about, I imagine it must be very important work indeed.
Huh? Well, sure, I guess. Leastways, it will be once I bag me my first big scoop.
What was that about scoops? I see. It's a scoop that you were after. So you're a journalist, is that correct?
Ah! Dang! Sure. I'm your friendly neighborhood reporter.
I love that they gave him his own version of Lotta Heart, and I didn't have to deal with Lotta Heart.
The hungriest cub on the beat.
That's the mystery of what she does for a living solved. Perhaps our hungry young cub has gathered information vital to the case. Let's make that our next line of inquiry.
Oh, thank God.
With the opening moves concluded, the mid-game approaches. What else does she have to tell us? Where's the record of your reporting? You're a reporter, which means you must have been making a record of some kind.
You got more questions, you gotta give me something first. That's the deal.
I am not in the habit of making deals. Now tell me what I need to know.
Sorry, Ruffles. Can't help you.
I don't have a clue as to how to push the conversation forward. I'll have to try another tack. At the time of the incident, were you present at the scene of the crime?
Come now, Ruffles. You ain't gotta give little old Tabby something first.
Absolutely not.
Then I ain't giving you nothing neither. You think I'm a sucker? Think again. Come on, this is my career we're talking about here. You gotta give me something.
Sadly, the more you know, the more you might find yourself in danger.
I ain't scared. I'm a pro. Takes more than the sound of little gunfire to faze me.
You heard gunfire, did you? You may be a pro, as you put it, but I'd say you're still a little wet behind the ears. You say you heard gunfire, which proves you were here at the time of the crime. Therefore, you must have seen something.
Double dang! Fine, I was here. I saw it. Came to report on the big speech, wound up reporting on a shooting. You won't get no more out of me than that. I'm done with your tricks, Ruffles.
If she came to report on the event, she must have a record of some kind. A record I would very much like to get my hands on. This is quite the clue as to where to take the conversation next. No self-respecting reporter would leave the house without a means of putting things on the record. So tell me, Miss Lloyd, where is yours?
Of course I made a record! I told you I'm a pro! Dang near wore my shoes out running around on this one! Which is why I'm not just about to hand it over to the first person who asks me!
I'm not just anyone, young lady. I'm the prosecutor in charge of this case.
Don't you young lady me! You ain't getting it, no matter how many times you ask! You understand, don't you, Ruffles? It ain't nothing personal.
I understand that your job is a difficult one.
You do? Well, ain't that sweet?
And in such a competitive field, you must sometimes doubt that you'll ever succeed.
Nah, I'll go plenty far, I'm sure of it. Yeah. Just as long as I got my trusted tape recorder, I'll always be ready to nab me a scoop.
Intriguing. A young reporter, hungry for success. So dedicated to her craft that to leave such an important event unrecorded would be unthinkable. And indeed she did not. She committed to the entire event. To tape!
Ah, dang it! This is my scoop you're messing with! My I recorded the whole darn thing. It's all right here. You got me, okay?
Checkmate.
Thank you for the lurk envelope. Mind, chess, checkmate.
Dang, they added a timer? That's so... I hate timers, guys. That's gonna be so stressful.
You like the timer more than the emotion device in the Orla case? The emotion device was like the gimmick of Dual Destinies. I think there might be a new gimmick involved in Spirit of Justice once we get to that, but for sure the mind chest is gonna be like the marquee gimmick of this game.
You're something else, Ruffles. Was trying to be all strong and silent, but you had me singing like a canary.
Never mind that. Now play us the tape. They should finally tell us how many shots were fired.
Fine, you can hear it, but I got conditions. You played me like a fiddle, Ruffles. Only the chief ever played me so good. So you gotta agree to be chief number 2 and be a mentor to a rising star, aka me.
Chief number 2, huh? Kinda like a second parent. That's a big responsibility, sir.
And one more thing. I want exclusive reporting rights for the first 24 hours. Come on, you gotta say yes. What kind of mentor wouldn't give his little star pupil the exclusive, huh?
She's a difficult woman to refuse, and I need to hear the recording. 24 hours is more than I can promise, but the story's yours until the case is solved.
And the job of chief number 2?
I think not.
You're no fun. But I guess a girl can't have everything. Oh, for the sake of the scoop, huh? All right, you got yourself a deal. I got exclusive access starting right this second, Ruffles.
Yeah, the timer makes it so hard to read everything, but also like your brain is just like, you know? She's Gumshoe and Edgeworth's adopted daughter, but we already have Kay.
Good. Then our first order of business is to listen to that tape.
Honored friends and allies, I'm here today to deliver a message. The odious criminals that dog my beloved nation are no more. The President's speech.
The President passionately addresses the assembled crowd, as if trying to shake off the reports of his declining popularity by sheer force of will.
That's their me. I can't beat a little live commentary to set the scene.
The meeting is scheduled for just after the speech, correct? He seems to be pretty pleased to be able to put the whole Yatagarasu situation behind him. As well he should be. This is a great day for all of us.
Whose voices are these? Whose voices are these?
Oh, there was these 2 old guys standing right in front of me.
Wait.
They were whispering away to each other the whole darn time.
No, their voices from something.
Are we gonna meet him? Right now? Oh my god, guys, I'm not ready.
Wait. The part where the gun goes off is right after this.
Oh, the part where the gun goes off goes right after this.
The President thrusts his fist into the air as the excitement reaches fever pitch.
The battle against evil rages on. Here today I make you this solemn promise. We shall crush the wicked with the righteous hammer of justice!
What the? Ah!
So, 2 shots were fired. Vodka.
Do I have that on my soundboard? I don't have 2 shots of vodka on my soundboard? I have to have it. There's no way I don't. I don't have 2 shots of vodka on my soundboard. Oh my god. Anyways. The timer only runs when Edgeworth has a dialogue choice? Oh, okay.
Yep, and that tells us something.
Something very important indeed. It allows us to deduce the trajectory of one of our bullets. One of the 2 shots fired hit the president, which means that the other must have passed through both the flag and the balloon in that order. Which, as you can see, allows us to deduce that the position of your shooter. The only possible place from which a bullet could have been fired through the flag and the balloon is...
Take that!
Take that! Here. Yes, there's no doubt about it. This is where our shooter was standing.
You sure about that, Ruffles?
Watch your mouth, kid. Mr. Edgeworth's powers of deduction never fail. He takes the evidence, puts it together, and uses his logic, and bam! Out comes the truth, every time. Can't wait to hear the logic behind this one. Well, sir, how'd you do it? Sir? One moment. Yes,
It's all right, Ruffles. We all make mistakes.
I picked the wrong spot. 2 shots of vodka.
Take that!
Oh, wait, no, I'm flopping.
The only time Edgeworth fails is when he's up against the blue one.
Take that!
No, wait, I'm flopping.
This is not how it was supposed to go.
I'm a flop.
Where could it be then? Here?
Take that!
Oh, here?
Take that!
Huh? I'm a flop.
Wait, where could it be?
I thought it was here. Well, it's not here. It's not here. It's not here. It's not here. Here?
Take that!
Drawing a line between the flag and the balloon gives us the trajectory of one of our bullets and places our shooter on the left-hand side of the spectator area.
Okay, yay!
You're a genius, Mr. Edgeworth! Detective Gumshoe, I'll need to examine the left side of the spectator area. Roger that, sir. So you, need me to clear all those people out of the way, I guess? I do. And what evidence remains to be found may be deteriorating. So I'll need you to be quick about it. Yes, sir!
Hi, Dari, welcome in.
Chief! Hey, I'm talking to you, Chief!
I suppose you mean me, Miss Lloyd?
I surely do. You gotta let me help out. This stuff's my forte. I'm the best crowd herder you've ever seen. I'll prod, pummel, and push it wherever you like.
A very kind offer, but I think a less hands-on approach might be preferable. Also, about this chief business. I am nobody's chief.
Whatever you say, Chief. Mr. Edgeworth, sir. Your wish is my command.
I somehow doubt that. Here you go, sir. It's all ready for you. Miss Lloyd here has cleared everybody out, just like that. You should have seen it.
Oh, you ain't seen nothing. The chief, my other chief that is, she sends him running twice as quick. Oh.
She sounds like quite a formidable character. Perhaps I should go easier on the poor girl. Thank you, but you really shouldn't have. All that running around. Your clothes are covered in mud.
Allow me to pay for the cleaning. It's the least I could do.
Huh? You mean my jacket? No, don't you be worrying your pretty little head about that, pretty boy. It's reversible. All you gotta do is switch it around and... Abracadabra, abra una na, abra ugaga, abra ugaga. No more dirt.
On the outside, perhaps, but you'd still have something of a problem with the inside. We're ready to get back to the investigation whenever you are, sir. The crowd has trampled the entire area. We'll be lucky to find any traces of our shooter at all.
Gumshoe retires to be a house husband and takes care of their 2 kids. That makes sense? Yeah!
Hey, I've heard about these. How come it ain't stuck to your jacket or whatever?
Because that's not the custom.
It is too. All lawyers wear them. I done seen it. So, what's the story with yours?
No comment.
Guess these legal eagles gotta make themselves feel superior to us regular folks somehow.
I would like to be on the record that I made no such comment. You say you attended today's ceremony in order to gather material for an article of some kind?
You bet I did. It ain't the kind of thing that happens every day.
And when did the ceremony begin?
Right after the rain stopped. We got lucky. It was raining all morning before that. Anyhow, the president's plane touched down right around 1:45. And the speech started at, 2 on the nose.
What about the shooting?
Must have been 20 after.
So 20 minutes after the ceremony began.
Yeah! Shots rang out, tearing through the air that only moments before had been alive with cheers. Then, tragedy. The president dropped to the floor, fell by an unknown assassin's bullet. It's 2:25 p.m. on March 25th, and I've been reporting to you live from the scene here at Guard Lake.
What was that all about?
I'm sorry, I'm just making some voice notes. Gotta get those ideas down the second they come into the old noggin, you know? Ain't every day you get to report on the assassination of a president after all. It's dramatic, it's emotional. I've gotta get everything I need to write an article that puts the readers right there on the scene.
And did the president really drop to the floor? Officers on the scene said his bodyguards escorted him straight into the presidential plane.
Hey, y'all can't blame me for getting a little carried away now, can you?
I'd better take any testimony she gives with a good-sized pinch of salt.
Stop it! Call me a reporter and all. It's kind of weird that when somebody else says it. Still, Tabby Lloyd, reporter at large, does have kind of a ring to it, don't you think?
But you are a reporter, correct?
Sure am. A reporter in training.
Well, have you even had any articles published?
Fixing to look up my work, huh? Well, that might be a little tricky.
And yet you called yourself a reporter nonetheless?
Well, I soon will be, won't I? This right here's a big old scoop. No mistake about it. And I got the whole thing on tape. Didn't miss a second. And it's all thanks to my trusty mic and even my even trustier tape machine. I'm about to set the journalistic world on fire, 'cause like my mentor before me. You know the Chief Ruffles, my mentor, my inspiration?
No, but you have mentioned her. Repeatedly.
Oh, did I? Can't rightly say I remember.
What kind of reporter forgets a thing like that?
Well, it's just like the Chief always says. You gotta treat information as irresponsibly as you can.
And what kind of mentor says that?
Oh, you should have heard her the day she gave me this here tape machine. You'll be sure and bag yourself the juiciest, laziest scoops you can now, you hear?
Wonderful. You're the kind of reporter who sees fire even under the faintest trace of smoke.
Nah, I'm the kind of reporter who puffs on the fire till the smoke about chokes you.
How is that any better?
She's so goofy. Oh, what do I give him?
Well, this is quite the situation. What did you say, Mr. Edgeworth?
Who is he again?
It's Payne, Mr. Edgeworth. Winston Payne. We work together at the prosecutor's office.
He's a prosecutor? What brings you here today, Mr. Payne?
What indeed? Why, only the invitation of the chief prosecutor himself.
His voice. I recognize it from the tape recording. Was he one of the men who was standing in front of Miss Lloyd? And where is the chief prosecutor?
Oh, he had to leave, I'm afraid. He is a busy man. They let him, and only him, out through the cordon.
So he had me summoned on short notice and then left before I even showed up. Rude.
Oh, that's all he gets?
You even gotta pick through the trash yourself? A prosecutor's life ain't that easy, huh?
Detective Gumshoe. Right away, sir.
The faithful detective scrambles through the garbage as the prosecutor looks in, his hands unblemished.
Let's see now. Come to Papa, little treasures.
I'm right here.
Is he enjoying himself? Bingo! A popsicle stick! Gotta love the jokes they put on these. Detective! Sorry, sir. Relevant evidence. Huh? I think we got something. Good work, detective. Let's take a closer look, shall we? By examining a piece of evidence from all angles, we can uncover hidden details. You sure can. Just tell me which way you want it, sir.
We could rotate the item with our Nintendo DS touchscreen, but because we're playing this on the Nintendo Switch, we're gonna use the right stick.
If you want, I can move it closer or further away, too.
I can use the L button to examine an object up close, and the R button to move out for the bigger picture.
And when you spot something, just say the word.
I can point out sussy areas with the cursor, and press the A button to inspect them more closely.
All right, let's see what we can discover.
This is a document of some kind.
What are we looking at here? Residential security plan. It's a diagram of the president's security arrangements.
It shows how the president's bodyguards were positioned. Lead Rook, second knight. Less cover for Lakeside now, eyes on this area. Rook repositioned in light of a knight's injury. Knight to immediately escort president to plane in case of emergency. Stay frosty. We know who might be in the audience.
Even has his people's names on it. Rook and Knight.
His bodyguards aren't natives of Jungfa.
I heard he uses some private security firm.
But why not employ people from his own country?
I know why not. Y'all want to hear a little Tabby Lloyd exclusive?
You really know something?
Sure I do. I was over at that embassy not so long back sniffing out a story. While I'm there, one of my sources tell me that the president's got more enemies than you got hairs on your head, including a bunch of bigwigs in the National Police Force.
Interesting. So he's unable to trust his own domestic law enforcement. I wonder if one of these enemies could have been behind the attempt on his life.
Stay frosty. Oh, you know this is from the DS era.
Well, you know what's... So this is the thing. Is that this game's, like, localization, like, the speech that we're seeing right now... Remember, this game did not get localized in the DS era. This script was localized last year. So, like, they're keeping to it. I love it. When we finish this game, we're gonna be reading some blogs, because what Capcom likes doing is that the person that heads the localization of Ace Attorney, their name is Janet. They usually like to do blogs that like detail their adventures in localizing the series, because the game, you know, definitely needs it, because a lot of this is based on like Japanese law and whatnot. And how do we translate like that humor and whatnot into like an English-speaking audience? And I love seeing what they do, what the process goes into localizing this game, because I think this game has such an amazing localization. So we'll definitely read those after, but like literally, the dialogue still just feels of that era. They captured it so well.
What was it doing dumped there in that bag?
You raise an interesting point. It's a document relating to a matter of national security. It would surely be highly classified.
Oh, hey, there's something else in here. My. What's a gun doing in here? Sir, this bag, it's gotta belong to.
Yes. It could well have been disposed by our would-be assassin. A revolver. Would have taken a lot of nerve to dump it here amid all the chaos. Could this be the work of a professional?
That would explain the security plan, too.
I think we need to take a very close look at our latest find. Two bullets spent in the cylinder, matching the 2 gunshots heard on the recording.
That proves it! This must be the weapon that was used!
Having a gun pointed like this, even though it's like a cartoon gun, is so scary. This is a laser sight.
Be lined up with a target to make aiming a little bit easier. If I press this here,
No, Gumshoe, don't do it, don't do it. Ooh.
yep, definitely a red laser.
Or else. Could the assassin have used a laser sight to target the president?
That bag was a real find, huh? Just goes to show, a bag in the hand is worth 2 in the trash.
Nice work, Detective. Now there's something else I'd like to ask of you, if you don't mind. I need you to take the bag and the gun to forensics and see if they can find any prints.
On it, sir!
A good set of fingerprints could really help this investigation along.
Got the results for you, sir.
They got the results right away?
That was quick. You bet it was. Told the techs it was ultra super high priority. But, they came up empty.
Oh, okay, I was like, there's no way! And they checked everywhere?
Inside and outside, top to bottom, sir. They even took the bullets out of the gun and dusted them.
I should have known it wouldn't be that easy. You can use laser pointers to pop opaque balloons? Wait, what? What do you mean? What? It's starting to get hot. Let me go... You explain it to me while I go turn on my AC. If Gumshoe made sure Gumshoe set off the gun, it's just like Baldur's Gate last night. Like Gumshoe did the thing where he made Gale press the bullet button, you know? No, I know that there's a balloon here, but I didn't know that you could make balloons pop with just a laser. You're with one of the news channels. Yep. Can I help you? You must have footage of the event. Do you mind if I take a look? Wish I could help you, but it might be a little tricky.
And why's that, huh, pal? You got a problem with doing your civic duty or something?
No, it's just that my camera was knocked over on all the panic. Now I can't get it to work. The footage would have helped immensely.
Just our luck. Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! What the?
I don't know if it works on those metallic mylar balloons. What? Oh, yeah. You look...
Oh my god, wait, it's Girly Pop, it's Girly Pop! You look like you need a little help, Mr. Edgeworth.
I know that voice.
K!
Honestly, I I leave you alone for 2 seconds. But don't worry, your hero's here to save the day.
Hi, Ambi. Welcome in.
That's right, the one and only Kay Faraday.
Hero. Only you would give yourself a title like that. So, you're not a great thief anymore?
Not right now, but it's not like I quit. I'm just on sabbatical. I'm taking time off for some immense training. Being the second Yatagarasu doesn't come easy.
Kay helped me out on a few occasions about 2 weeks ago when I was working on a case.
This game literally takes 2 weeks after the original. I love that. I love that. Honestly, I really like when a sequel game is like immediately after the events of the first game. Because like sometimes it's like, oh, it's a few months, it's a few years after the first game. No, this literally is just straight up 2 weeks afterwards. So like the goodbye, you know, like when you finish a game, it's like, oh my god, I'm gonna go our separate ways. Like it's so sad, boo-hoo. And then like the next game is like, oh hey, I saw you 2 weeks ago. Did she really take the long way around when she was right in front of? Listen, she's dramatic.
The case of the Yatagarasu, a mysterious thief who seemed to appear and disappear at will, and who claimed only to steal the truth. She calls herself the second Yatagarasu, the successor to the so-called Great Thief.
There's not a lock I can't open or a trap I can't escape. And when it comes to stealing, well, I'm still in training, but I'll get there soon enough.
What are you doing here, Kay?
What do you think I'm doing? I've been enjoying the festivities, of course.
I suppose she did mention being fond of such things.
And afterwards, I was thinking of dropping by your office to see you guys, but now I don't have to.
It depends. For me, more time between games allows for more room for headcanon. Oh, for sure, for sure. I just think for this game, it's really funny.
Good to see you, kiddo. You're as bright and breezy as ever.
Hey, Gummy, how you been? You're looking pretty full of beans.
I'm full of beans.
You're looking pretty full of beans, Xenoblade 3 yourself, huh?
It's so, Kay. Are you really here to save the day?
Yep! Prepare for your jaw to hit the floor! Your best pal in the world went here and only went and took pictures of the whole shebang!
Did you now? And you'd better show them to me.
Wow! Your jaw didn't even drop an inch! What's a girl gotta do to impress you, huh? I know, right? Mr. Prosecutor here is about as much fun as a dang toothache. Won't even let me call him Chief. Aw, but I'm forgetting my manners. At Tabby Lloyd, ace reporter at your service. Nice to meet you, Tabby. You're right, but he's no fun at all. This one time he...
You two can chat later. Kay, can I see those photos?
Boo! Fine. Here. I took this one right when the gun went off. It was total, pure chaos! People running everywhere.
The president and his two bodyguards. The names of the security plan were Knight and Rook, I think. What's that? Thank you indeed, Kay. I think you provided us with a vital clue.
Oh, wait! Your eyes just lit up like a pair of dang Christmas trees. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, care to tell the raiders what you've spotted?
A contradiction.
Huh? What now? I don't see nothing strange.
Allow me to show you after I save my game. This picture shows the moment of the incident, but another piece of evidence shows something different. I need to highlight the point of contradiction, and then employ my powers of deduction. First, to find the contradiction in the photograph.
Okay, so the dot.
Yes, this is it.
I'll simply press the X button to make my deduction.
Now to present the evidence that proves the contradiction.
Eureka!
Look closely at the picture of the president in this newspaper clipping if you would, Miss Lloyd. Now look at Kay's photograph. Compare the two carefully.
Hi, Princess Emily.
Huh? What am I looking for here? Well, I'll be!
Indeed, there's something on the president's forehead. Something that wasn't there in the other picture. What is that? Some kind of birthmark?
Yeah, guy's got a big red birthmark right in the middle of his forehead.
I highly doubt a birthmark just sprang up there since the other picture was taken. Did he get bitten by a bug then, maybe?
Yeah, that's it. That's where this big old bug bite here. And here I thought it was something important. The look on your face.
You should know that the road to the truth is paved with just seemingly trivial details.
Ooh, again with the face. All right. Duly noted, Chief.
Is it time? I think it's time.
Eureka!
I've solved the mystery of the red birthmark. Really? So it wasn't a bug bite? No. What we are dealing with isn't something that would itch for a day and then disappear. It is, in fact, the beam of a laser sight. Ben!
Oh, the killer!
Was aiming to shoot the president square in the forehead? And shortly after this picture was taken, a second shot rang out. Yeah, that's gonna do more than itch. Indeed, I fear the president may have been in even more danger than we thought. And that the gun we found was the weapon used in the crime. Why would the perp use a laser sight, though?
He's right. You'd stand out like crazy using something like that. Pew, pew, pew! It's not like you could just go around shooting lasers all over the place.
No. And anyone who saw it could trace it right back to the shooter. Seems like a pretty bad idea all around.
Oh, I almost forgot. I took a couple more pictures. There's a laser sights in one of them.
It's a long shot, but worth a look at least. All right, Kay. Let's see the other pictures.
Hi, Raeliana. Thank you for following and joining the Konstellations. Welcome in.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Let's see. First up, here's one I took just before everything started going south.
Not the selfie!
It might be more useful to us if half the frame wasn't taken up by your giant head.
Hey, can you blame me for wanting to get a selfie with the president? Lucky for you, this was right before the gun went off.
I do think the word selfie came out after this game, though. That's funny.
And this one I showed you before is from just after the shot was fired.
Can we give Raeliana a warm welcome for being new here in the chat, please? Welcome in. Thank you for stopping by.
The second shot just came seconds after this. Then there's
a butt?
What's this? I hardly see anything. That man is as flat as a sheet of paper.
I got knocked over when everyone started running right after the last picture. Guess I must have pressed the shutter by accident.
Not sure this one's gonna be much use, kid.
And that's all of them.
Time to take a closer look.
I'd love to imagine people trying to take selfies while holding those bulky cameras. It's true. This is like the era of like, maybe not flip phones. I think this is more like the BlackBerry. The BlackBerry and the Sidekick.
Take that!
Take that! There, I see it. What is it, sir?
Look closely at the person with the red hood.
Whoa, there it is!
Indeed. There's our laser sight right there.
So, that's our perp! The one in the red hood must be.
The shooter. Yes.
We found them, and all thanks to yours truly.
Indeed. You led us right to the greatest treasure of all, Miss Great Thief. The truth. You may have captured our would-be assassin in one of your other pictures, too. Let's take another look.
Take that!
Take that!
Look, right there!
A red jacket.
That must be our suspect. Looks like they took advantage of the confusion to make their getaway.
Luckily, we can see exactly where they were headed.
The Steel Samurai dog stand!
Precisely. Which means they escaped towards the right-hand side of the spectator area.
Detective Gumshoe! On it, sir! Consider it cleared!
Good. I'm counting on you.
Peter Parker? Spider-Man? Marvel the Rival?
We have you now, my little Red Riding Hood. Edgeworth, no, his name's Spider-Man. The entire park is cordoned off, and we know which way you went. Now, if it's simply a matter of hunting you down. Spider-Man! Spider-Man! Now let us continue the investigation.
There's evidence here somewhere. All we have to do is find it.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man! I'm mad now. Thinking about Marvel the Rival.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth. That's a cool badge. Very severe.
As it should be. After all, it symbolizes both of the sanctity and the strictness of the law.
Yeah, well, my badge symbolizes, love, justice, peace, courage, duty, and compassion.
And what about your beloved truth?
Did you like my big entrance? I bet I really am your hero now, huh?
Well, your evidence helped move things along, certainly.
Hey, I'm the second Yatagarasu, remember? All in a day's work. kinda wish I could've showed you how far I've really come with the whole great thief thing, though.
The training you mentioned, about that.
Don't worry, I haven't stolen anything yet, I promise.
Started playing Marvel the Rival, but you're not brave enough to verse anything other than bot. I mean, if you're still playing with other people when you're versing bots.
So the whole great thief thing is just on hold. For now, anyway.
That's a relief, I suppose.
Yeah, I wanted to get out there and start stealing back the truth like my dad. But I've still got a ways to go with my training. I need to find some partners in crime.
I do hope she means that figuratively.
I can't be the only girl in the world looking to pull off the most daring heist ever attempted.
True, but not many people are looking to pull off a career in larceny either, I wager.
Yep, no doubt about it. If you compare the pic I took to the newspaper clipping, the red birthmark stands out like a sore thumb. That's a contradiction, all right.
Indeed. Though I very much doubt it's due to the birthmark suddenly appearing.
Oh, that reminds me. I might have to steal that line of yours. The road to the truth is paved with seemingly trivial thefts.
Funny, I don't remember that being the exact sequence of words I used.
Why just rob a house when you can rearrange the furniture, too?
You may call it rearranging. I call it irretrievably corrupting.
So Edgeworth is the be gay part, and K is the do crime.
The banner advertising the rifle range has fallen over. Must have been knocked down in the crush. It's covered in footprints, too. The crowd must have really panicked. Hey! Know where I can buy one of these? Why would you wish to? Don't tell me you're thinking of writing gumshoe on it and wearing it on your back. What? How'd you guess? Are you a mind reader, sir? Is that it? It was a joke, but I should have known that nothing's impossible when it comes to the good detective. There are toy rifles lined up against the counter. Ooh, a rifle range. I'm good at these, sir. A regular sharpshooter. I thought you said you hated guns. Oh, I don't hate them. I just, I don't really like them. Isn't that basically the same thing?
That's why they do well together. Peanut butter and jelly, burger and fries, be gay, do crime, Edgeworth and K.
I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention.
They changed the line from the first game.
What's this? A red button? Hey, do you think? Could it have been dropped by our red-hooded suspect? Yes, it certainly seems likely. There's something red down there. Detective Gumshoe, can you see what that is under the stand, please? There's something down here, all right. Let's see. A red raincoat. This must be...
The one the suspect was wearing!
They must have taken it off and hidden it under there before they could make their escape.
The best time to wear a red sweater is all the time. When with a hood, no turtleneck, that's the kind.
It's a flimsy-looking food stand made of plywood, and it sells samurai dogs. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, I've got 150 if you know. You're not actually suggesting I subsidize you eating on the job. I didn't mean to. That is, maybe when we're done? Fine. When we've finished investigating, you can have one and only one. Understood? Sorry, sir. I never should have. Wait! Did you just say I could have one? Yes. Why? Is something the matter? No, it's just, I wasn't expecting you to. Thanks, sir.
You still like Edgeworth? I still do too.
The sleeve. It's inside out. The button is missing, too.
He wants you to give him a sausage? Oh, yeah, for sure. He really likes samurai dogs.
I've got it! The button we found seems to have come from this raincoat. It must be pulled loose when the killer took it off. Huh? The right sleeve is inside out too. It seems it was removed in a hurry. Fast enough to tear a button off, no less. I surmise our assassin disposed of their gun and bag in the trash immediately after the shooting at the president.
Thank you for the care package, CB. Let's go ahead and stand up from our seats. We're gonna go ahead and twist our bodies to the left. Ooh. Twist our bodies to the right. Stretch our arms straight up to the sky. Roll out that right shoulder. Roll out that left shoulder. Very slowly, very gently. Let's roll out that neck. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. One more deep breath in. One more deep breath out. Let's go ahead and drink some water. Thank you for taking care of me. Ooh, looks like the frames are dropping for a second. Sorry about that. Make sure you refresh the stream if you need to.
I surmise our assassin disposed of their gun and bag in the trash immediately after the shooting at the president. Then they slipped into the panicked crowd and moved from the left to the right side of the spectator area. This was because they knew the trajectory of the bullet would point to a shooter on the left side.
Edgeworth's cold gay heart warms in the presence of Gumshoe. Well, you're not wrong.
Finally, they removed the raincoat and hid it under the samurai dog's stand.
Oh, the killer!
Would have needed to get rid of the coat as soon as possible, hence its hurried removal. The fact that the right sleeve is inside out is a testament to how quickly it was taken off. Yup, that and the missing button. The question, of course, is why didn't the same thing happen to the left sleeve? Oh yeah, only the right sleeve is inside out. Indeed, and the button on the left sleeve is still securely attached. So, what does that mean, Mr. Edgeworth? If we're to answer that question, Detective, we'll need to inspect the raincoat in more detail.
Ooh. Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man.
Let's take a closer look at the inside of the raincoat. Detective Gumshoe! Yes, sir! This is the bloodstain! And considering where it is located, I'd say the blood belongs to our would-be assassin. So we're looking for someone with an injury? Not just any injury, Detective. An injury on their left arm. Huh? How do we know that? It's simple. The right sleeve is inside out, suggesting that the suspect removed the raincoat in a hurry. Conversely, the left sleeve is just as we would expect it to be. Therefore, the suspect's left arm was never in the sleeve in the first place. And once we understand that, everything else falls into place. Now, Detective, there is a blood stain on the left side lining of the raincoat because the suspect's arm was too injured to fit through the sleeve. Precisely. Or at least, we can say that there is a good probability that was the case. The pieces are starting to fall into place.
Investigation complete.
This is what a superstar looks like.
Detective Gumshoe, I need you to go and search the crowd for more likely suspects. Yes, sir! Suspicious characters with injured left arms coming right up!
You're even smarter than you look, Ruffles. Taking all them itty-bitty pieces and putting them in together like that, you'll have your man in no time. Miss Lloyd. That's Mr. Edgeworth for you.
The park is still cordoned off, so our would-be assassin should be in that crowd somewhere. Don't let me down, Detective Gumshoe. March 25th, 3:27, Gourd Lake. Spectator area. Mr. Edgeworth, we found someone who fits the bill perfectly, sir.
Way to nab the assassin, Gummy.
Hold on, Kay. It's a little too soon to be jumping to conclusions. For the moment, they are a person of interest and nothing more. Understood?
Okay, no jumping.
He's our shooter, sir. I'm sure of it. He's the guy who tried to take out the president. In broad daylight, surrounded by a crowd of witnesses. This is no ordinary assassin. Bring him over here, Detective. Carefully. Yes, sir. Come on, boys. You heard Mr. Edgeworth.
Huh? Shelly the Killer!
No umbrella, and a bandage on his left arm. Well, pal, state your name already. Doe. John Doe. Charmed, I'm sure. John Doe. Not a name you often hear in real life. That's correct. I know this man from somewhere. I'm sure of it. And you are Prosecutor Edgeworth.
The monocle attached to the ear cuff? That's so metal!
You know my name. Of course. I've been following the day's developments with some interest. Now, perhaps you would care to explain why you're asked to speak with me? As you've been following our investigation, you're no doubt already aware of who we're looking for. So let me ask you, did you recognize this raincoat by any chance? Forgive me, but I'm afraid I do not. I see. Well, I believe its owner to be the would-be assassin we are all seeking. My. Well, isn't that just shocking? And this same would-be assassin happens to have an injured left arm. Just like you. All I can tell you is that I had nothing to do with this unfortunate affair.
That's crazy.
Hi, JP. Welcome in. Can we give Neville Kedu a warm welcome for being here today? They were the person that we raided yesterday.
The two adversaries stare at each other down, their eyes like deadly lasers. Here to tell the readers what happens next.
A showdown, that's what! A battle of wits, a battle of words! Dare I let him explain any further what he thinks this upcoming battle will entail?
Oh, hell yeah, let's do it. Yeah, welcome in. I'm so happy to see you here today's stream. You literally came at the perfect time. These are like my favorite streams to do.
Sure, let the man blather on. In a battle of wits, you never know if or when the other guy might be lying or just plain mistaken. But if you spot an inconsistency in a statement of theirs, you gotta present the evidence that proves it. And to do that, I'll need to first open my organizer with the R button, press the X button to present my evidence.
And, what if there ain't no inconsistencies to find?
Then you change tack, press for more information, and see what you can shake loose.
Hi, Yazzie. Welcome in.
Indeed. I can press my opponent with the L button. Why don't you show us how it's done, Mr. Edgeworth?
Stepping up to bat, our nation's top prosecutor.
Once I am able to quietly gather my thoughts, yes.
Hi, Yazzie.
I can understand why whoever wrote that wore that raincoat would be of interest to you. But if you have no proof that this person is injured as you claim, my left arm may be injured, but I can still use my right. When it started raining, I simply opened my umbrella. No raincoat required. So you contend that you were not wearing a raincoat. Is that correct? It is. Is that so strange? Not everyone wears one after all. I happen to prefer an umbrella.
Team Raincoat over here. They're perfect for when a girl really needs to move, you know? Heck, I don't use it either. Come rain, sleet, snow, or shine, it's my trusty parka every time.
Not exactly the line of inquiry I was hoping to pursue. So you see, I'm not your would-be killer. And I'm not in the habit of making baseless accusations, Mr. Doe. Oh, please. I am just a simple ice cream seller. Oh, forgive me. My wound seems to have begun bleeding again in all this excitement. The owner of the raincoat is definitely our assassin. And said owner also has an injured left arm. I'm on to you, Mr. Doe. It's only a matter of time.
Oh, you're gonna lurk? No problem. Go do what you gotta do, okay?
Let's go ahead and save our game.
Hold it!
So you admit that whoever wore the
Raincoat?
So you admit whoever wore the raincoat is a person of interest? I know they are. I was able to follow most of your investigation from the spectator area. One never thinks one could get caught up in such an awful thing as an assassination.
Hold it!
So you'd like to see some proof that the owner of the raincoat has an injury, huh? I would certainly expect such a renowned prosecutor to have some. I still don't understand how you know who I am.
Girl, you're like one of the most popular yaoi men ever. Let's be real here.
Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, you're famous. He probably read about you all over, Twitter.com and Blue Sky and AO3 and fanfiction.net and maybe even Rule 4. I have also been observing you and your work, lest you forget. I don't believe a word he says.
Hi, Yasmin. Welcome in.
If I can prove he's lying, we'd be one step closer to apprehending our shooter.
That explains why I'm so familiar. Yeah, of course.
Hold it!
He's a bit of a celebrity.
It looks like quite a serious injury, Mr. Doe. How long did it happen, exactly?
How long ago? How long did it take for you to get injured?
Oh, not long. That's all you're going to say on the subject? Well, it certainly made serving ice cream more difficult. And stopped me from holding my umbrella while I work.
I just remembered, speaking of ice cream, I completely forgot to ask you guys today's check-in question. My check-in question for today is, what is your favorite cake flavor? Because we were talking about the cakes from TikTok, and I had tres leches recently, and I still like tres leches, but I also really like cheesecake. If I was to get a cake now, if I was to commission someone to make a cake now, what would I want? I want a really pretty cake. Oh, tiramisu? That sounds so yummy too. Tiramisu. Ooh, a coffee cake. Okay, if you guys have any cake suggestions, let me know. Then maybe I'll think about how I would want my cake.
Hold it!
And yet, you don't seem to have an umbrella on you at the moment. Didn't the rain stop only a short while ago, just before the shooting? It did indeed. I remember because I was suddenly inundated with customers. That was less than an hour ago. Are you telling me you lost your umbrella in that short of a time span?
Cheesecake and red velvet. Rum cake. Ooh, rum cake. Ice cream cake and red velvet. Na 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 ice cream cake. Na 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 na. Wow, what a throwback. Red velvet cheesecake. Oh, red velvet with a cream cheese frosting. Now that's yummy. Strawberry's also good. Ooh, strawberry cheesecake. I'm not a huge cake person, but I think tres leches is indeed that girl. I love tres leches. I need to think about what kind of cake I want for my birthday this year. I hope I don't get sick again, you know?
Yes, that is exactly what I am trying to tell you. After all, it only takes a moment for someone to steal an umbrella, especially in a crowd of that size. That's entirely possible, I suppose. I had my umbrella when it was raining, Mr. Edgewood. That is a fact. And then he lost that umbrella to the crowd, huh? I guess it's just one of those things. I suppose you're gonna tell me that his wound reopening is just one of those things, too? Well, it kinda is, no? The assassin's left arm is injured. As is Mr. Doe's. Why, it's even bleeding as we speak. You're right! That is pretty suspicious! Nonetheless, we need to find something concrete that will link Mr. Doe to the crime. I should press the R button to open my organizers and look over all the evidence again. You have no proof that this person is injured as you claim. My left arm is injured, but I can still use my right. When it started raining, I simply opened my umbrella, no raincoat required. Every time I look at this damn code, I just keep on thinking of Spider-Man and Marvel the Rival. And I think about that damn Spider-Man costume, about how I want them to remove the hood or the Spider-Man mask so that we can see Peter's head. And I just... No. I'm not gonna go there. Alright, everyone. It's the first time we get to say it together on stream, so let's say the O word on stream. Wait, the O word, this O word. 1, 2, 3. Objection! You seem like a careful man, Mr. Doe. But not quite careful enough. After all, you left something behind. Something of vital importance. I'm afraid you must have me confused with somebody else. The coat does not belong to me. Or do you claim to have some kind of proof to support your accusation? Your arm isn't troubling you too much, I hope? The wound seems to be bleeding again. I'll survive, although I can't pretend it's not something of an inconvenience. You have my deepest sympathies. Because if it wasn't bleeding quite so badly, you could have perhaps made it a clean getaway. What exactly are you insinuating? As we have already established, whoever wore the raincoat is injured. And now I can prove that person was you. With this decisive piece of evidence!
Wait, the ice cream is sweating? It's just like Isis and the girly pop lock.
You see, Mr. Doe, there's a small amount of blood on the inside of this raincoat. Blood that belongs to our assassin! Attempted murder of a foreign leader? Causing a diplomatic incident? They'll throw the book at you! You can give us the silent treatment all you like, but we don't need you to talk. A simple blood test will give us the answer we require. All it takes is for us to compare the blood on your bandages with that on the coat, and that will be that. We have the evidence. Why don't you make it easier on all of us and come clean? Admit that you are the one who attempted to assassinate the president of Jungfa! I am not your assassin. You're stubborn. I'll give you that. But if this were a game of chess, you would already be in checkmate. Now do the honorable thing and admit defeat! He doesn't look like a man with no moves left to play. Very well. You have me. I admit it. I was wearing the raincoat. He confessed? Say the word and I'll slap the cuffs on him right now! But I did not shoot at the president. What? Mr. Edgeworth, the only thing you've proven is that I was wearing a particular raincoat. And as far as I'm aware, that is not a crime.
Doe's deposition, part 2. All right, give me 1 second. I have to go use the bathroom. So we're going to take a quick break. If you need to go use the bathroom, go grab a snack, go do what you got to do. We will be back in just a little bit. BRB. All right. We're back. Let's do this. Let's do this. Doe's Deposition, Part 2. I am no assassin. I'm a simple ice cream seller. One who happened to be wearing a red raincoat while watching the president speak. I was as surprised as anyone else when his bodyguards sprang into action and the shots rang out. That's when the spectators panicked and started running and screaming for their lives. Now are you finally satisfied that I am telling the truth?
As if! Your story stinks! You don't scare me! The evidence is on our side, you know! Look! It's right there, plain as day! The assassin, and they're wearing a red raincoat!
Hi, Haru. Welcome in. Intriguing. But that is not me.
Oh, come on!
Tell me, Mr. Edgeworth, do you really think I was the only one in the entire park wearing a red raincoat that day? I do, actually. But then why? Why does he seem so sure of himself? Hold it! A simple ice cream seller, but a knowledgeable one, I assume. On the subject of ice cream, at least. Oh, but of course. Ask me anything you wish. Ah! I don't know the first thing about ice cream. How many flavors does Baskin Robin offer? You know what the, most important thing about making ice cream is, of course.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Why, the most important thing about making ice cream is to approach it with a virtuous heart. And what does virtue have to do with anything? Without proper reverence for the craft, I'm afraid all you'll ever make are sweetened crystals of ice.
Did anyone else ever make ice cream when they were in school? I remember I was in this program. It was called Gifted and Talented Education, but I feel like that's where all the kids with ADHD ended up going to. It was like an after-school program where they would make you learn like other life skills and stuff. So we learned like how to juggle, we learned how to do things, and I remember one of them was learning how to make ice cream. And they'd give us like the Ziploc bags, and then I think we added like rock salt and then milk. And I don't remember how it was, but have you guys ever made ice cream that way before? Like I think like vanilla? Home ec, things like that. I never had a home ec class, but I think that's what they would teach.
There. I hope that you now see. I'm nothing more than an ice cream seller.
Hold it!
Why a raincoat? Why were you not using an umbrella? Is that so strange? It was a rainy morning. Most people were wearing a jacket of some kind.
Well, I'd say it's a pretty strange choice considering you couldn't get one of your arms into it.
Better than have one of my hands occupied by an umbrella. I had ice cream to serve after all. What is everyone's favorite ice cream, non-dairy? Ooh, okay. When I went to Japan last year, there was this ice cream, but it wasn't ice cream. It was called cremia. Let me see if I have a picture of it I can show you guys. I'll dig for it. I really liked it. It was like ice cream, but I think they just really focused on the cream part. It was really delicious. I didn't learn it in school, but I know how to make it. Okay, yeah, it was like something I learned in school like way long ago. It was really good. I don't remember what, let me see what cremia is made. Cremia. Soft cream is so popular in Japan, it's on the same level as traditional Japanese delicacies. It's neither ice cream nor gelato. Smooth and soft texture that melts on your tongue. Refreshing, cool taste served one by one from a special soft cream maker. It's been more than 60 years since soft cream was first introduced in Japan. The Japanese have spared no effort in making it even more delicious through their ingenuity, and it has now become a national dessert loved by all. Cremia is a premium soft cream, the Japanese way of saying soft serve ice cream, with a never-before-encountered taste. With smooth, rich cream created by the fresh cream and the premium feel that it lavishly uses select ingredients. The soft cream is, oh my god, just tell me what's in it. 25% fresh cream, 12.5% high milk fat content, and then the cone is like, it's like a clip. It just looks like ice cream, but like really good ice cream. Wait, when did I go to Japan last year? I love looking through my media tab because I get to look at every phase of my life. Like when I was into Braveheart. Yeah, it's like higher milk fat or something. Well, anyways, here's what it looks like. It looked really yummy. So like the cone is like a clip, and then, you know, it's like creamy. It's creamy, and then I think I got. Oh, it looks like I got the wait, no. Which hand is my hand? Okay, I got the like vanilla cone with then like the swirl vanilla chocolate half. It's the Hokkaido milk ice cream. It was really yummy. I think they had it here in LA like once, but I think the store closed down. Well, anyways, that's really good, but I think if you ask me my favorite ice cream flavor, they don't make it anymore. But there used to be this flavor from Dreyer's called, it was like Washington apple pie. So it would have little graham cracker crumbs, and then it would also have apples, like caramelized apples inside too. That was really good, but that doesn't exist anymore. So now, oh, there's one that I like right now. It's like brambleberry cheesecake. So it has little pieces of cheesecake and then like graham cracker crumbs, and then it also has like, I think it's brambleberry. So think like a blackberry or a blueberry, like one of those stone fruits. So it's a little bit like tart. You mean Breyers? No, there's another ice cream company called Dreyer's. I think it's also called Edie's if you're in the East Coast. But they had a Washington apple pie. But anyways, that's my ice cream tangent. I think other ones I like are cookies and cream is fine, but I really like cheesecake. You're making me hungry at 6 a.m.? Well, good. It's time for you to wake up and eat. Good morning, Marquisa. Welcome in.
Then why go to such lengths to avoid testifying to that effect in the first place? Forgive me. I simply hadn't remembered until now. It has been an uneventful day after all. Eventful? Well, I hardly know what else to call it, Mr. Edgeworth. The president of Jungfa was shot at.
Banana! Ooh, so you like banana milk and things like that too? I never was really into banana milk, but you know what? I'm always willing to change my mind. Oh, you know what? I've had Bananas Foster ice cream. That's really good, because that's like bananas with like cinnamon, right? It's like banana and then technically like graham crackers or cinnamon, and then like, wait. Bananas, Foster. Sliced bananas and walnuts in a buttery rum sauce. Okay, so Pickled would like that. Yeah, Bananas Foster's pretty good. Banana milk tends to be too chalky. Yeah, I don't really like banana milk, like the boxed kind. I like strawberry milk though, like when it's freshly made.
Hold it!
So you saw the bodyguards move before you heard the gunshots? Yes. If I recall correctly, they moved first. At least, the one on the left did. You're rather observant, Mr. Doe.
You had me at rum. Pickle, do you guys have C's Candies where you're at? They have, C's Candies has this chocolate called rum nougat. So it's like a chewy nougat, but then there's rum and raisins and like, I think walnuts. I don't really like it, but if you like rum, I feel like you'd like it.
I'm blessed with such keen eyes. The names of the bodyguards were written in the top left corner of the security plan. And the one on the left was Rook. That's correct. Bastion Rook, I believe. I expect he noticed the light from a laser sight. The man is no amateur. Mr. Doe knows a little too much about the business of being a bodyguard for my liking. I'd say our friend here is no amateur either.
No? Ooh. You ever get to try it, you should try it, but I don't think it's like life-changing. My favorite is this bourbon vanilla bean truffle from Haagen-Dazs. Wait, that sounds so good. Hold on. Have you guys ever had the Haagen-Dazs? It's like, it's not tub ice cream. It's like, it's on a popsicle stick, and then it's vanilla or coffee, and then it's encased in like a shell of chocolate with like nuts. I like the coffee one. That's really good. Bourbon vanilla bean truffle? Oh, that looks so yummy.
As you wish. The bodyguard on the left.
Oh, no.
Hold it!
So the bodyguard on the left was the first to move? By the smallest fraction, yes. He reacted admirably swiftly. His name was Bastion Rook, did you say? It appears you've assessed the situation quite astutely. No more so than anybody else, I'm sure. Oh, he's good. He didn't even flinch.
Marble slab ice cream. I've never heard of that before. What is that? Coffee, almond, toffee. Yes, that is exactly it. Yes.
Objection!
Yes!
As I suspected, you're more than what you claim to be, Mr. Doe. You overestimate me, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, Cold Stone. Wait, I've had Cold Stone before. First, let me look up marble slab. Oh, it's like a Cold Stone. Okay. Let's see what they have here. Hold on. Menu. Can you just show me the menu without having to order online? Oh, this is an East Coast chain. Okay, yeah, no, I don't have this near me.
Oh? Then tell me how a simple ice cream seller knows one of the presidential bodyguard's names! What? You jest, surely. You were the one who spoke their names aloud. Rook and Knight, was it? We only know those names thanks to the security plan. But look closely. Only their surnames appear. Yet we all clearly heard you say, Bastion Rook. How did you come to possess such information? Information we ourselves didn't have, huh?
Wait, is this the song that I like? No, but I need the arranged version of this song. No, I need the good arranged version. Okay, I have to be annoying, guys. Hold on. We have to mute the game. I love this theme so much. But I heard an arranged version of it that's supposed to come with if you pre-ordered the game that, of course, I didn't get because I freaking pre-ordered it from Amazon. Stop! The Ace Attorney Twitter? They made this to... Please. Ace Attorney, whoever's running the Ace Attorney Twitter, can we be besties? Look, they made this tweet because you know how Chapel Roan, like her newest single or whatever, like she's kind of dressed like Phoenix, right? Look at what Ace Attorney just tweeted. Now playing Pursuit, The Giver of Truth 2025, parentheses, Roan Edition.mp3. Not a real song. Okay, wait, no. I have to play you guys the version. Edgeworth Investigations Pursuit to Pursuit Arranged. It's a really, really, really good song. Yes, okay, you guys have to hear this. You guys have to hear this. It's really, really good. This part's my favorite part. I'm so mad that stupid Amazon didn't give me the code. I want to hear the arranged version during this playthrough. It's like, it's cute using the DS sound font, but like, come on.
How come you've come to possess such information? Information we ourselves didn't have. Seems pretty darn suspicious to me! Well, how did you know? Explain yourself! Explain yourself! It was merely a slip of the tongue.
Another lie? He is the assassin, just like we said.
Come now, miss. It's a little too soon to be jumping to such conclusions. I did know their names, yes, and the reason for that is... Well... I know Mr. Rook. He and I are acquainted.
What?
We have something of a connection. And his is a name I could never forget. You think we're stupid, pal? Stop lying! I am not lying. I am, as I've always been, a simple ice cream seller. And an acquaintance of Bastion Rook. Yes.
Objection!
And I suppose Mr. Rook will confirm that. It should be easy enough for him to remember his good friend, the slippery ice cream seller, correct? Please, you are more than welcome to ask him. Although I think that might be difficult right now. I would imagine he's rather busy ensuring the president's safety. But suppose you are able to speak with him and he does deny the fact that he and I are acquainted. How will that help you prove that I was the shooter?
Objection!
If you weren't the shooter, why take off your raincoat? Because it was no longer raining. In fact, it had grown quite warm. Far better to let my wound breathe, no? Or would you rather that I'd let it fester? Is he actually going to worm his way out of this?
What are you waiting for, Mr. Edgeworth? Hurry up and arrest that man! He's clearly guilty. If I were you, he'd be in jail already!
You might be willing to arrest a man without sufficient proof, but I am not.
No! Come on, Mr. Edgeworth. There's gotta be something you can do. Shocking scenes here as the culprit seems all but certain to escape justice.
It seems the court of public opinion has spoken. Very well. As I will clearly be viewed with suspicion no matter what I say, I might as well share what I know. What you know? What's his angle here? I saw another person with a red hood! What? Are you kidding? It's the person you captured in your photograph. I first noticed them just before the president's speech began. It was still raining then. Their outfit was also the same color as my own, which is what drew my attention. As did the laser beam that was aimed directly at the president's head. He's claiming there was another red-hooded person? Preposterous! I knew that if anyone saw me dressed similarly to this individual, I could fall under suspicion myself. And so naturally, I removed my raincoat.
Objection!
So not only did you see the assassin, but they were wearing exactly the same thing as you. How very convenient. I had thought you might find it far-fetched, hence my not mentioning it until now. I know you had law enforcement people are very skeptical types. You'd never have believed me. Especially not if I said that the shooter was standing right next to a certain prosecutor. Well, I know you don't mean me. I wasn't even summoned until after the shooting.
He's an ice cream seller. Of course he has the scoop.
No, not to you, Mr. Edgeworth. Your colleague over there.
Huh? Me?
Yes. The photograph will prove it, I'm sure. You see? Right there, in front of the person with the red hood.
Wait, what do I give him?
That's me, yes, but what exactly are you saying?
What's his Avengers Endgame here? As I mentioned, I've been following your investigation with some interest, Mr. Edgeworth. And while pondering the details, I noticed something strange. Strange? What exactly? Come now, a man of your talents should be more than capable of spotting a contradiction such as this. I'm afraid I don't follow.
picture shows the chief prosecutor, Mr. Payne, and the shooter. But there's nothing weird about that, is there?
Think carefully. The picture was taken right in the middle of the president's speech. One of the other pieces of evidence you've gathered is inconsistent with what we've seen here. What is Mr. Doe talking about? Which piece of evidence is inconsistent with what's in the picture?
Can you let me save my game before we do that?
Which piece of evidence is inconsistent with what's in the picture? Less cover for Lakeside now, eyes on this area. Rook positioned in light of Knight's injury. Knight to immediately escort President to plane in case of emergency. Stay frosty, we know who might be in the audience.
Wait, no! My brain! I'm not smart enough!
It's a bright red raincoat, sir. Red as red can be. The sight of it's getting me kind of fired up, I gotta say. Quite the raging bull, aren't you, Detective? That's me, sir. I'm always ready to charge into action. Yes, or to my defense.
My hero.
I'm gonna miss Gummy, guys. Is it that there's no lasers in the second photo? Like, there's a dot, but not a beam?
I'm not smart, guys.
Take that!
Take that!
No! I flopped!
Wait, are we in the middle of the case now?
We're still at the beginning? Wait, how long is this case?
The picture shows Mr. Payne, the chief prosecutor, and our suspect in the red coat. The president is in the middle of his speech here. I need to think carefully about this moment in time.
Lol. Wait, Hero! How much of the case have I not done yet? Is the first case gonna take more than one stream?
Take that!
Oh, I'm flopping. I'm flopping!
I'm a flop!
Take that!
Oh, no. Walk of shame. Walk of shame. You're almost to... Oh, okay, so it's just beginning and end, not beginning and middle.
Take that!
contradicts the photograph! Oh, so you've noticed at last.
What's he going on about, Mr. Edgeworth?
Someone's missing. Someone who should be here.
Huh? But who?
Who indeed? The person who is missing from this photograph is...
Wait, what does he say here? Dick Gumshoe, age 32. Homicide detective from the local precinct who's always first on the scene of any murder investigation. Kay Faraday, age 17. A self-styled great thief and so-called second Yatagarasu, who's always looking to bag the greatest treasure of all, the truth.
Take that!
Take that!
Huh?
Miss Lloyd?
How did you figure that?
Mr. Payne's voice can be clearly heard on Miss Lloyd's tape, considering that he was conducting a private conversation with the chief prosecutor.
Oh, there was these two old guys standing right in front of me. They were whispering away to each other the whole darn time.
He must have been very close indeed to capture it on tape.
You're right, but she's not in the picture.
Precisely. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, do you still believe that you've been hounding the right person? Miss Lloyd, would you mind answering a few questions?
Whoa, y'all are fixing to put me under the microscope now. All right, sure, knock yourselves out. I got nothing to hide.
Two guys whispering away at each other.
Hello, LGBT. Hi, gay. Happy Pride Month. We are sashaying away with deals. It ain't like I was standing still the whole time. No, I was running all over, roving reporter style, and that was a big old crowd. Guess the picture must have been taken while I was in one spot and the tapes from when I was in another. So quit giving me the evil eye. Ain't nothing but a misunderstanding.
There's no doubt about the voices. There's no doubt about the voices on the tape. That was Mr. Payne and the chief prosecutor. I'm sure of it.
Tabby wouldn't lie to us. I know she wouldn't. I've only known her for like 15 minutes, but like she's my sister now, you know? What if she did? Then that would mean...
She's our perp!
Well, y'all quit messing with me, as if I could have done a thing like that, little old me.
I might be inclined to believe you if your testimony didn't contain a glaring inconsistency.
It does? I thought it was pretty good.
Seems I have no choice but to present her with the evidence and expose the contradiction. Oh, hold on. Say my game. Expose the contradiction.
Hold it!
Why would you be moving around if your main aim was to record the president's speech?
What now? How do you mean?
Surely the speech would have been best recorded from a single consistent position.
Well, see, that is, yeah, ambiance! That's the word I'm looking for. Gotta capture the ambiance. Can't put that electric atmosphere down in print if I don't have a bunch of it on tape for inspiration.
Surely all you achieved was fill the tape with unwanted background noise.
Y'all are questioning my methods now? I don't do standing still, all right?
Hold it!
You were running all over. Where exactly?
Here, there, and everywhere, I guess. What, y'all don't know about what all over means? You think I remember exactly where I was and went in a crowd like that? What do
I'd like you to at least tell us whether you were to the left or the right side of the stage.
Left? Yeah, left, I think.
The suspect in the picture was on the left-hand side too. Coincidence?
Hold it!
So the fact that you are not in the picture is to be expected. Is that what you are trying to tell us?
It surely is. I caught your pals, the prosecutors, on tape while I was in one part of the crowd. And then the picture was snapped while I was off someplace else. Look at it that way, and it all makes perfect sense.
Your assertion, then, is that the picture and your recording were taken at different points in the speech.
Yup, timing's everything. You'll learn that soon enough in this line of work.
So if I can prove that things did happen at the same time, her entire defense will come tumbling down.
Hold it!
Evil Eye, are you suggesting that I might be attempting to intimidate you in this?
Nah, I'm just suggesting that you lighten up a little. Frown that way for too long and it'll stick, pretty boy. Ain't nothing so bad like a little smile can't be better, wouldn't you say, Ruffles?
I'm investigating the shooting of a president. A smile is highly unlikely to help with that.
So proclaimed the prosecutor, all the while beaming from ear to ear. Paragraph ends.
Perhaps what I ought to do is deploy my even eviler evil eye on her next time.
I just can't get a read on her. But I don't feel like she's hiding anything super bad either.
I agree that she doesn't seem to be ill-intentioned. But who knows if that means something much worse is lying just underneath. Regardless, we must put aside our immediate impressions. Her actions are on the record. And I have proof that contradicts her testimony.
Two guys in a political rally, 5 feet apart because they're not gay. Meet-on, highlight, welcome in, thank you for the care package. Everyone, let's go ahead and stand up from our seats. We're gonna go ahead and twist our bodies to the left. Twist our bodies to the right. Let's stretch our arms straight up to the sky. Let's roll out that right shoulder. Roll out that left shoulder. Very slowly, very gently. Let's roll out that neck. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Let's go ahead and drink some water. Thank you for taking care of me. Am I happy? Of course I'm happy because you're here. Have you seen the Valentine's Day art they did for him? Here, I'll show it to you if you haven't. So for Valentine's Day, they had the illustrator for Ace Attorney Investigations, Tatsuro Iwamoto, do this specially designed outfit illustration for Edgeworth. So they gave him this specialized suit, although it just looks like his old school suit, but it's really, really cute. Very Michan. Very Michan. Will they do Phoenix for White Day? Oh my god, don't plant seeds of hope. If I see Phoenix in another prince, actually, no. I think I would cry if I saw Phoenix in the Bravern wrestling outfit. I can't go back to that tangent. I cannot go back to that tangent. Sending a mail to Capcom right now. Mr. Capcom, please
put Phoenix in a White Day outfit. You don't need to make Ace Attorney 7. And that's all. Bravern is really milking their yaoi bait, as they should. Like, I'm so mad that every single collab they've done was when I was not in Japan. I really want to buy the goods so bad. Guess the picture must have been taken while I was in one spot and the tape from when I was in another. I think this is the one I have to report on, but I don't know what evidence to use. But listen, Bravern opened my eyes because it's like, I'm not just into Bravern now. Like, I'm into Japanese pro wrestling.
Objection!
Bravern guided me to the light! I got the right answer!
Miss Lloyd, it's imperative for a reporter not to lie, wouldn't you say?
You're dang right it is, and I don't lie!
And yet, the photograph and the recording were definitely taken at the same time.
What? You can't prove that!
Oh, but I can. The evidence is right here in these pictures. This one in particular shows something that lines up precisely with when you were making your recording. What part of the picture indicates that it must have been taken at the same time as Miss Lloyd's recording?
Oh, the talking.
Take that!
Here, look closely. This is the answer to all of our questions.
I don't rightly know what it... Oh.
Once again, I'm a flop. Oh, the fist in the air. Duh.
See here? The president has his fist raised.
And? What about it?
Would you be so kind as to play us the tape again?
See, it ain't that simple,
What if I were to tell you that you don't have a choice?
You don't make it easy, do you, Ruffles?
Remember, we are concerned with the movement the president raised. The moment the president raised his fist.
No criminal organization, no matter how big, is above the law!
The president thrust his fist into the air as the excitement reaches fever pitch.
There! That's the moment!
Right there! Correct. We've now confirmed when it occurred in the recording.
Which means Tabby should be in the picture too!
And she is. Right there for all to see. For Miss Lloyd is in fact the person with the red hood!
What? Ah!
So you're our shooter, huh?
No, I don't even own a jacket like that!
That's right. From everything we know, the owner of the red raincoat is... The jacket belongs to neither of them! It doesn't? And who does it?
You know.
We have already proven that the raincoat belongs to Mr. John Doe. You, Miss Lloyd, were wearing something else. Something that also happened to have a red hood. So there were two people with red hoods all along! Indeed. Miss Doe's last statement was true.
Wait, but we only found one raincoat. Where's the other one?
Our ice cream seller never mentioned a raincoat, only a red hood. So tell us about your jacket again, Miss Lloyd.
Huh? This old thing? Well, the best thing about it is, like I said, if you get mud and such on it, it's reversible, see? So you just turn it inside out and... Ah!
Just as I thought.
The inside of her hood, it's red!
That's right. And when the incident occurred, that's the side of the hood that was visible. What's going on here? What were you really up to, huh, pal?
Wait, I never even wore it that way round.
Perhaps if you would allow us to examine it, we could confirm it for ourselves.
And y'all are gonna confirm that how exactly?
It was raining right up until the president's speech, correct? That much has been established already. And as you yourself said,
Heck, I don't use neither. Come rain, sleet, snow, or shine, it's my trusty parka every time.
if you hadn't reversed your parka since the rain, then the inside should be dry.
Wait a second now. I got this big old backpack on, see? So I can't take off my jacket. Yeah. Maybe I could show y'all some other time.
That's right, she's...
The killer!
Think an excuse that weak is gonna wash with Mr. Edgeworth?
Oh.
What are we waiting for? You're innocent, take it off and show us!
It wasn't me, I swear. I never shot the dying president. I could never.
If that's true, Miss Lloyd, then your best option is to cooperate and tell us the truth. Is there a particular reason why you chose to wear a parka with a red hood here today?
Sorry, Ruffles. There's something I never told you. Something I couldn't. But I'll come clean, I promise. Just go easy on me now, yeah?
Who said hold it? Hold your horses. It's a little soon for the endgame.
Please be like, oh, damn it. Boo. Comment! Thank you so much for the raid! Hiya, hey, gamers! Welcome in, welcome in. If you guys are new here, it's nice to meet you all. My name is Kieran. I am a magical boy idol VTuber, as well as a queer Filipino-American voice actor for animation, anime, and video games. If you guys like Fire Emblem, I provide the English voices for Sane and Rickard in Fire Emblem Heroes. If you guys watch anime,
I play Percival in the 7 Deadly Sins or Knights of the Apocalypse.
if you guys like the regular Magic High School, I play Takuma Shippo. And if you guys like Yaoi or Boys Love, I play Koichi Mizuki in The Titan's Bride. How was your stream? Comment. What were you guys up to today? Let me give you a little shout out.
Please don't kill yourself. You're too sexy. Ah ha ha ha.
Oh,
All right. Oh, you finished Isle of Armor and Pokemon Sword? That's awesome. I hope you enjoyed it. I know Sword and Shield are kind of controversial games, and I think you said that you were kind of mixed on it, but I really like Sword and Shield, and I hope that the DLCs make you like it a little bit more with the expanded Pokedex. But yeah. You're trying to catch a Cramorant for half an hour? Oh, do you like Cramorant? Cramorant's so funny. Also, you really like this game? You don't... I'm so excited to be playing this game. We're currently playing Ace Attorney Investigations 2. I know that this game is like peak Ace Attorney, so I'm super excited to get to play it with you guys. Obviously, I'm playing it blind, so please don't spoil or anything like that, but please, if you guys want to hang out, feel free to sit back, relax, let's have a good time together. But welcome in Comet, welcome in Rose, welcome in everyone else from Comet's community. I really appreciate the raid. Thank you for stopping by. And of course, if you guys need to run, please make sure you take care of yourselves. Go drink some water, give yourself a nice stretchy. Don't forget to take your meds if you need to. All that jazz. I'm trying to get through the DLC before the main game. It's just a weird experience. Well, I feel like the DLC was made with the idea that you probably finished the game. So I think you're actually supposed to do the DLC after you finish the games, but like they scale it so that if you wanted to, you could do the DLC whenever. But yeah, I mean, you know. Of course, your opinion is always, like, welcome to be your own, but, you know. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Make sure you eat some yummy food for lunch, okay? Because I really want to heat up some yummy lunch, too. But I really am happy. Had to go let the dogs go out to potty. Last I saw, they were interviewing Lloyd. What I missed, we brought... This new guy just came in, and he is about to lay the schmack down, I think.
That goes for you too, Mr. Prosecutor. You lost this one the moment you made your opening move.
It's one of the men from Kay's photograph.
Guess I better introduce myself.
Whoa, the animations!
The name's Bronco Knight. I'm the president's personal bodyguard. And second in command of his security detail.
It's more like it either scales Mons up or you're supposed to play the Isle of Armor and main game interchangeably. Oh, okay.
Ah!
Point that thing someplace else, pal! What the heck's wrong with you? Sorry, can't help myself. It's just too much fun being this good. You're not a member of law enforcement, so how did you get a gun?
Hi, Moonlight. Welcome in.
This old girl's on loan from Jungfa, temporarily issued to us presidential bodyguards. Anyway, never mind that. I got 2 tidbits of news for you. You want the good or the bad first? Choice is yours. I'm indifferent. Whichever you prefer. Really? You're giving up the first move advantage just like that? Whatever. Your loss. Guess I'll push out the first pawn then.
So you play a little chess, I take it. I myself happen to partake in a little bit of chess as well.
Ah, fellow fan, are you, Mr. Red Suit?
The name's Edgeworth, and you could say I dabble.
Duly noted, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, I'll start with the good news. The president's okay. Didn't suffer so much as a scratch. He didn't? Oh, that's a relief.
Particularly for the young lady here, that means there's no longer a murder charge on the table.
That is good news, huh, Tabby? Yeah, 'cause I'd never...
Now for the bad news. The only reason the president's alive is because we bodyguards did our job. One of us did anyhow. Our boss put himself in the line of fire. You're referring to your colleague, Mr. Rook? Yeah, it's game over for him. No way! Rook is dead. A genuine loss.
So, you're saying that Tabby...
Yeah, your friend here killed my colleague, my brother in arms.
Oh, heck no! I didn't do it! I didn't kill anybody! I could never...
I'd shut my mouth if I were you, murderer. Sure, we did what we had to do. Sacrificed one of our pieces to protect the king. But to lose someone like him during a castling, it's a real shame. Castling? What's that even mean?
It's a chess term. Very simplistically speaking, it's a move where a rook switches places with the king.
Then why didn't he just say so?
Mr. Knight, was it?
Yeah? What?
Bronco Knight.
We'll need to see the victim's body right away.
And if possible, I'd like to ask the president a few questions.
Sorry, no can do.
And why not?
That's the third piece of news. It's the piece you're gonna like the least.
I thought you said there were only two.
The National Police Force of Zhengfa will be handling things from here.
What?
You better be kidding, pal!
Oh my god, wait! Oh my god, that means we're gonna see him! We're gonna see him!
This investigation was assigned to us. We're not about to hand it over.
You're the Edgeworth, right? The one who saw the Yatagarasu case? The president mentioned you.
I'm honored to have warranted his attention.
Makes sense that the chief prosecutor would assign this one to you.
Wait, did the chief assign me to appease the president?
But that was a mistake. A big one. He should have given the case to somebody with a spine. You're free to take it up with Mr. President Wang. You'd enjoy diplomatic incidents, that is. You're coming with me. We'll continue this on the presidential plane.
No! No! I never did nothing, I swear!
We can do this the hard way if you like, but in Zhengfa, justice is served one way or the other.
Ruffles, come on! You've gotta help me out here, please!
Miss Lloyd. She was the one in the red hood. There's no denying that now. But I can't help feeling like we still don't know the whole truth behind this case.
I'm innocent. You gotta believe me.
Can I really let this happen? Is this really how it ends? The look in her eyes. The crack in her voice as she begs me to help her. This is no act by a criminal. She's genuinely scared. If I let them take her, we will never know what really happened.
Ah! What?
Huh? What the? Get your filthy hands off of...
Quiet now. Is that really any way to greet me? Your neck has barely begun to heal and you've already forgotten who I am. I'm disappointed.
It's you. Ah, so you do remember. What do you think you're doing, pal? Put the knife down and give it up! You've got some nerve pulling a stunt like this in front of a bunch of police officers! Don't even think about it. You don't stand a chance against this guy.
Who are you really, Mr. Doe?
Let's just say that I'm no simple ice cream seller. Guy's a pro, a hitman. His name's Shelly the Killer!
I love that his name is Shelly the Killer.
The Killer! There's not a legal professional in the country who doesn't know that name. An assassin capable of taking down any target, any place, any time. This isn't the first time our paths have crossed. It's been too long, Mr. Edgeworth. But of course, this is the first time we've met face to face. You're the assassin we've been looking for? In a sense, yes. A certain someone did hire me to carry out a contract. And that contract did indeed specify that I was to assassinate President Wang. I've seen his picture on my old files before, but... how could I have been so careless? My bandage proved useful for bringing a knife into the park undetected.
Whoa! He is hardcore!
But I miscalculated in other certain regards. He didn't bring a gun. Now, shall we play a little game?
How do they do it? Hold on.
Shall we play a little
Game, Mr. Knight. I've never seen that movie.
Because I'm scared of horror movies.
I know how fond you are of such diversions. The stakes must be high in order for it to be fun, of course. Shall we wager, say, your life? What do you want from me? I would like for you to allow Mr. Edgeworth to remain in charge of the case. What? What are you up to?
Of the killer!
I would simply like our mutual friend to see things through to their conclusion.
Huh? But why?
Bastion Rook was a man of great skill, one with whom I felt a certain connection. It is only right that the truth behind his death be brought to light. With Mr. Rook's departure, the case is now yours to investigate. Is it not, Mr. Knight? I'm simply asking you to transfer that authority to Mr. Edgeworth. It's not something worth losing your life over, surely. You're just using the investigation as an excuse to get close to the president. Am I? Really? I suppose it's true that in order for the investigation to proceed, we will need to enter the presidential plane. You think I'm gonna let you near him? I'm his chief bodyguard! Are you? Dear, I thought you were only second in command. Rook's not around. That means I'm number one. I wonder if you have what it takes to step into such capable shoes. You! Of course I do! I'm the leader now! Me! If that is indeed the case, then I would ask that you make a choice worthy of a leader. Will you needlessly throw away your life? Will you allow the investigation to continue? Is he really doing this to gain access to the president? Does he even need to? What is he plotting? You have no objections, I trust, Mr. Edgeworth. Come, let us continue the investigation. What do we do, sir? It would seem we have little choice but to do as we are told. That said, listen, detective, and listen well. I'll buy some time as I investigate. Meanwhile, you gather the other officers. Have them surround the plane and make absolutely sure that there is no way he can escape. Yes, sir! You've got it!
Oh my god. That's crazy. You guys were right. Even the first case is so good so far. Whoa. Some people just gotta be dramatic. This has been so great. Are you guys enjoying this case so far? Okay, I'm definitely down to finish this case because this is probably the shortest one, right? Am I having fun? This is so good. What do you guys think? For those of you that don't know what goes on in this case, are you guys enjoying it? And obviously for those of you that have played this game, you probably already know, right? Hero, how much longer is this gonna be? Is it like another hour or two? I just gotta check with my friend because I was planning on visiting a friend tonight for dinner. So I'm just gonna check with her and make sure that she's still available. And then I'm gonna go ahead and heat up some of my bao so that I could have some food. We're about 2/3 of the way through. So do you think I can finish within like 1 to 2 hours? Also, we get the cool new the little interlude theme. Dun 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 dun. That's so cool. Only if you don't sidetrack too much. Oh, you know me. I'm gonna sidetrack and I'm gonna yap. Okay, but I'll do it. I'll commit. So I'm gonna go ahead and go heat up some bao really fast. I'll be back. I'm not gonna do a BRB or an ad or anything. I'd say 4 hours. And what about it, huh? You better be there with me the entire time. Shelly the Killer is a protector and a provider. He did nothing wrong. Gay, do not tell me you're a Shelly the Killer stan. All right, I'm gonna be back in a minute. I'll leave you guys with my model. Don't do anything too crazy with it. I'll be back and I'm gonna go heat up some bao. So Oh my god, guys. You have no idea how excited and happy I am to eat this. I do this thing now where if I get myself food on Saturday, I'll make sure to get extra to have for Sunday. And I treated myself to some of the most delicious bao I've ever had in my life. Life is beautiful. I'm so happy right now. What you eating? Here, I have a picture. It's pan-fried pork bao, and there's like soup inside, and it's so yummy. It's this place that Moo introduced to me. Past Kieran got future. That's exactly. Past Kieran is always looking out for future Kieran. But this is what it looks like. Ah. Mm. I'm so happy. And I also was very smart. And yesterday, I also got myself boba. So I have with me, I have a matcha latte with cheese foam. So I really prepared for the weekend. This is like the one time that I wish this game was fully voiced so that I could like eat while the game's reading for me. But I'm just gonna eat a little bit more for myself right now before I have to read more. You like cheese foam too? I love cheese foam. I don't always get it though. How am I doing? How's Ace? Well, hi Slimothy. It's really good so far. It's crazy. The case has been so good. Also, I love my bitrate has been going really crazy today. I don't know why. Maybe I need to restart my OBS or something. But my bitrate is going absolutely bonkers today. Like you guys probably can't even hear this right now because the stream is just going absolutely crazy on Twitch. Hello? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Oh my god, the bitrate's like going so awful right now. Hold on. Is it my internet? Let me see. Huh. If you guys can hear or see this, say objection. I just want to test something. Now it says our bit rate's in the green, so objection, you can see it? Okay. Objection! Okay, it's been cutting out. Yeah, I've noticed the entire day that my bitrate has been going kind of crazy. I think I'm gonna have to restart my computer just because my internet got disconnected this morning, and I think my computer's not taking it well. So, I think what I'll do then is I'll cut the stream here really fast so I can restart my computer and then just do a new stream. I hate doing this. This is the most annoying thing ever because then I have to download the VODs and then stitch them together. But it's better doing that than doing 2 separate VODs for YouTube. So anyways, what I'll do, I'll restart the stream, sit back for a few minutes, but if you gotta go do what you gotta do. If you guys want to wait like a few minutes, we'll be right back. If you guys, want to, I guess say bye YouTube. Or not say bye YouTube, say BRB YouTube or something. But I'm going to go ahead and cut stream here for a minute so that I can go restart my computer. And then when we come back, we should be able to finish off this case because I just got a text from my friend saying that she got sick. So I don't have any evening plans anymore. So anyways, I'll type it out just in case anyone needs it. We're gonna BRB for a sec so I can restart my computer, LMAO. BRB YouTube. And if you're watching the VOD on YouTube, I'm sorry. All right, BRB.